Oh, shit.
Is that Nick Traub?
Dude, this is the fucking skinniest cock in the Midwest, baby. We're back. Maybe. Hold on.
You gonna whip out that long thinny?
Hold on. Maybe. If we don't lose our webcam here. Oh, fuck. God damn. What's up, everybody? God, it's like I fucking literally forgot how to do this. Need eight more followers. Tell your Grammy, your creepy uncle, or annoying neighbor to follow the stream.
Yeah.
Bro, why don't gentlemen stew the spirit of FO? He hung like a field mouse. Bud, why don't you tell one of your friends? Remember all those friends you said you were gonna tell about us, and then not a fucking single one has ever come here? I remember that. Dude, what is going on here? Why doesn't my shit look like off-centered?
I think that's just the angle that it's hitting your ceiling, though.
It needs to stop hitting my goddamn ceiling. You know what I'm saying? There we go. It's all right. Fuck it, dude. We ball. Yeah, dude. Somebody needs to tell their friends about us, dude. I mean, like, quit being gay, honestly. But man, good to be back. The fucking world has changed since I was here. Literally.
Yo, you left 2 weeks ago, and everything happened. There are new chapters in the history books.
Yeah,
since you've left.
It's kind of pisses me off, honestly. Like, it's like, dude, why? Why the fuck couldn't this happen 2 weeks like now? Why couldn't it happen now? I leave and it's like every goddamn thing. I would have been live for a week straight after Trump got his fucking ear taken off, which I still don't think he actually got. Have you seen the picture of his ear?
Yes.
That man did not get shot in the fucking ear, dude.
Look, the FBI confirmed he got shot. He got shot. I mean, it would be great if he didn't, and that's just something to hold against him. Believe me, I want the ammunition.
Dude, that man, this was all to get his fucking ratings up.
And it didn't work. Imagine fumbling
it did work. It's they just fucked up with the VP. They just fumbled that.
Well, it was a perfect storm between his VP and then the current VP, Biden dropping out, the current VP coming in. And really, man,
Stu's hate for conspiracy theories outweighs his hate for Trump. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, dude, his ear. I'm telling you right now, like
going back, like when Nick was like, "Dude, you need to watch Zeitgeist," and I was just like, "Dude, I'm not gonna believe. I refuse to believe any."
I remember when you told me you didn't think you thought. I remember when you thought you used to tell me Epstein killed himself. Oh, are you gonna tell me that now too? You think Epstein killed himself?
No.
Yeah, well, you were very on the he did kill himself bus when it happened.
Was I?
Because very much so. You were very much on the. Well, it's well, how did he do it? Who you're saying that he did it? You're like
really? Because my cousin hung himself in jail. I know how the motherfuckers kill themselves in prison.
Yeah, dude, you were 100%. That was a pushing or pop culture rehab conversation, dude. That's what I mean. So I mean, if things like that can happen, Trump faking a shooting, I think I do. Now it's all this shit coming out where like you got the everybody knew about it, like their FBI confirming they knew about him 90 minutes before the fucking shooting even took place, and like there's a reason they didn't take. Why would they just you're telling me the entire Secret Service just shit the bed that day?
Stranger things have happened, dude. I do like the person that went.
You mean like people sneaking into Jeffrey Epstein's prison cell and killing him in the middle of the night?
That just makes too much sense, bro.
Yeah, dude, but so does like
the security wasn't paying attention, or fell asleep. No one was watching the cameras.
Dude,
come on, dude.
Trump didn't get shot. They fucked up.
Like I said, I would love to be able to hold that against them. I would love it, but I do like the person that went on Twitter and was like, "Hey, I nicked my ear shaving like 3 weeks ago, and here it is, and it's still like a big old scab."
That's what I'm saying, dude. That guy literally got a piece of his ear shot off, and you're telling me he just like a reptile just grew back and
like that's supposed to be that's like cartilage and shit.
Bro, that shit doesn't grow back. You lose a piece. You walk around and see people who lose pieces of their ear. Like you say, you get like a piece of ear. Like they just it's just gone. Yeah. Imagine if they're like, dude, Mick, shut the fuck up, dude. They're like, give it 6 weeks, Mick. Your ear will be back. You'll never even knew it happened, Mick. Chill out.
He's like, I've got what do they call that shit? What's the stem cells? Trump got the stem cells.
Yeah, he was the first. Trump tougher than Mick Foley. Yeah, dude. Straight up. Trump got up off the gurney, dude, and said, "Let me speak. Fight."
Trump is the original Chainsaw Charlie.
Oh, that's so fun. I'm so glad Never Not Nuttin showed up for that time because because I agree. I do think it tickles me sometimes when you're so anti conspiracy theory. Because I have a friend, a buddy in California, Scott Anders. He is also that way. He doesn't believe in any of them.
There's some that make sense. I mean,
Epstein, are you reading the YouTube chat? Yeah. What's up, Tactic Players? My bad. We're just I've been gone. This is a conversation that Cold Peppers need to be here for. Cold Peppers isn't even really here. Ever.
Yes, Tactic. We see you, bud.
What's up, Tactic? Though, how you doing, big dog? How's your Tuesday going? Stu loved the official narrative.
I mean, I try to just not imbibe so much of it because then you're just like spinning off, and you're
dude. I'd rather just be spinning off, dude. That's why I dab so much, dude. That's why Stuart had to delete his Twitter because his mind he just couldn't. He's like, there's just too much bullshit coming at him at once.
Too much. Well, it's just Twitter got so toxic. And it's always been toxic, but it just got so bad.
You know Green 20? I do know Green 20. Are you one of Green's boys?
Oh, look.
He's too busy taking
Bud,
shots
catch up.
Redneck. Yeah, Bud. Jesus Christ. Green went out and made a friend and told him about us. You've got friends, I guess. I guess. Yeah. You got people that you meet at car shows. He's that guy that shows up to car shows by himself. He's my dad. Oh,
this is the child.
What up, what up, offspring?
Why are you listening to this shit?
Dude, no, don't worry. I will censor myself. I'm gonna go, you mother
effer.
I'm gonna go.
Bud and Green, did you see? We uploaded that little Wayne's World clip today. I referenced you guys as the guys in the recording booth.
Yeah, you should have seen Green's reaction.
Did Green react to it?
Yeah, you just got to be on X to see it, dude.
I was on X. Okay.
You bum. Yeah, I don't think he's got a. Instagram. Yeah, I think he's a tweeter guy, and even then, it's hard to find him. I'm telling you, Green. He's a secretive bitch. He's a secretive
guy.
He's a real cool guy. You can't even tag him and stuff. Like you have to like, dude, you have to have him message you first, because even after you follow each other, like trying to find him in your inbox, like it doesn't let you find him. He's just gone. Like he has to message you, and then because I remember when I used to first talk to him about sports, I used to be like, dude, quit message. I go, message me on my personal account. So anytime we're talking about baseball, not all three of us are getting notified for every in DM. You know what I'm saying? I was like, just, I can't send you a cock photo here. Go to my,
But I can't send it here.
I can do it on the Bobby Blue Chew account. So
tactical if you ask very nicely.
Yeah, I mean, you just got to ask nicely. I mean, or
Dad,
you just talk to me like shit. That too. That works too. You just treat me like dirt. But yeah,
Daddy's a meat peeker,
dude, and packer. I'm pretty much just all the peas. But yeah, dude. I remember I'd be like, Dale, if you don't fucking write me on the main one, he's like, oh yeah, because you just can't find him, dude. Just a fucking ghost in the wind. Front office, I don't even know. I had to ask him today too. I'm like, you ain't been sharing our shit on Twitter. Have you quit the show or something? Are you gone? Are you silently just scurrying away? Because he says he's only been gone he's been gone 6 months. This whole 2 weeks thing, or 2 month thing, bro, it has been longer than that.
I forgot we had a front office.
Bro, it's been a year.
He gone.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, so he was like, oh, my bad. He's like, no. He's like, where I'm at now, I guess where he was in the process before, he got a little cell phone time during the day, but now he gets zero. So he's in a cell phone free zone all day. Zero internet. So they're doing that shit where they're taking that the blood out of kids, the adrenochrome. He's separating adrenochrome from newborn kids. I think Ellen DeGeneres oversees that wing. It's pretty crazy. So they take his phone, and basically anything else that they wave him, pat him down, they air tag him. FO going to show up like the Undertaker. Yeah. So dude, he says everything's all good. So hopefully one day he'll be here. I miss Wednesday shows, dude. Wednesday shows used to be such a tee-hee time. But in his absence, of course, like always, we will have our boy Yitty May. We'll be here tomorrow. I hit him up yesterday. We are locked in for tomorrow. He says he's got some questions ready to go, so that will be good.
Hell yeah.
Your old man, 40-year-old Grampy on pushing Mongo. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, we got them all. We fuck with all ages here, baby. Now we got the kid in the goddamn chat, too, which I need to be watching my mouth. But, yeah, dude, like I said, different world, though, that we're in. I know we talked about Trump. A lot of stuff, though, dude. I'm engaged now. We'll get that. Let's chat about that real quick.
So hands and skulls in the chat. Congrats,
dude, fucking, I'm an engaged man after 8.5 years. I finally asked Shan to marry me, and here we are on the beach of Belfast, dude. Right there, it was pretty sick. Good old time. That was nice. Now we are. It went from 0 to 1,000. Now we're just at. Everyone is just nonstop wedding ideas and this and that, and it's like it. I was like, we can wait a minute. They're like, nope, we're right here. And I was like, damn, I was just trying to propose to you because I want to marry you, but I thought buy me some time for the wedding. No, we're just hopping right into that shit.
Let's save back up after this expensive vacation.
Yeah. So wait, he asks for marriage. Does he get the clown? Dude, fuck you, man. Just because you're a divorced, if anything, I'm the least clownish here because I am the third and last one to get married on the show.
It's true. And you know what? You've been with your lady maybe 6 or 8 months longer than I've been with my lady.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
It was just time.
Were you nervous to propose? I would have been shaking like a leaf. Actually, so kind of, yeah. I mean, honestly, the process of all the shit leading up to it was more nerve-wracking than anything. The asking. So obviously, I had to tell her mom because I did the whole process with her mom.
You asked for their blessing and shit?
Oh yeah, baby.
I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, dude, I did all that shit. Well, I knew that her mom, her mom knows what she wants. She's been talking to her mom for years and years and years about they're the same person. So I asked her to come with me to kind of give me a little bit of guidance, but I built the thing. I handpicked that shit and built it and did it all from scratch. So that was cool, but like the most nerve-wracking thing was definitely telling her mom the first time, talking to her dad, getting that whole blessing thing was I don't give a fuck about any of that, but like I know that Shan
respect is respect.
Yeah, and I know that like them being Irish Catholic, I'm sure it means something to them, and I know that Shan means something to Shan because like when I told Shan I don't think Shan expected me to do that either. Because Shan was like, "Oh, you did?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, yeah." Like I was like, "Yeah." I think she just expected me to, which is fine. I mean, like, dude, hearing other people's. I was like, damn, like, hopefully this is dope. Like, it's going to be cool as shit. Hiding the ring was scary. Obviously, like, I was more worried about it getting lost in translation. A lot of money in that motherfucker, and it getting brought through. And I had to sit on it for 3 days. We got there we started traveling on the 11th, got there on the 12th. I did it on the 14th. So it was like a few days of sitting on the shit. So yeah, I didn't really get too nervous when it came down to doing it though. Nick Booth the ring. Yeah, once we got to Ireland, she's like, "Do you want me to just hold this?" I go, "Dude, I've been stretching for 2 months preparing for this."
Yeah. You have worked a solid prison pocket.
Yeah, dude. I have been doing cankles for a fucking or what are those called? Are they cankle? Not cankles.
Kegels.
Kegels, dude. Yeah, I've been fucking
working that O-ring.
working that O-ring, so it's round, but like I said, I've been stretching. So like, dude, I was like, hand me the ring and the box. But yeah, dude, it was cool. Like I said, that was super dope. I mean, very once in a lifetime to be able to do that on the beach in Belfast in front of a castle. That was pretty fucking sick. And like I said, a whole Irish family, an Irish girl being able to say she did it in Ireland in front of her Irish family, pretty sick. So,
you proposed to your fiance in front of a castle along the shores of the Sea of Ireland. I proposed to my wife at the top of a Ferris wheel in Branson, Missouri, as she's having a panic attack.
hell yeah, dude.
Turns out she hates Ferris wheels.
Dude, well, bro, that's what that's what I found out. Like this whole time, I got like other people on the trip started talking about like, their whole thing, and like, dude, it was very like neither mine was. I like it's kind of crazy like how like how nonchalant some of these can be. Like even people that like like that I thought like would have done it big, they ended up like they did not. I'm learning. Oh boy, what the fuck? One day I'll have to share the me having to go confession story. I'm not Catholic to get married. Oh yeah. So we're not gonna that is where we're in the process of doing it now because dude, I am not. Here's my thing. I am not going through religious classes, any of that shit. I'm not converting to anything to get married.
No, you have to drag everybody into it.
Dude, it's like straight the fuck up. Like they straight up want you to
I had to fill out shit. Like I had to be like a character witness to my sister's now ex.
That's so dumb. It's like, dude.
And then when she got a divorce, I had to do the same.
So somebody was just telling me, and I want to. So while we were in Ireland, somebody was telling somebody we were with. I won't say any names here because this is kind of a fucked up story, but they were saying that. So there was a couple that obviously has been the one of the guys in the husband has been divorced before. So this would have been his second marriage. And obviously I think it's if you're Catholic, I believe is what they want to do. You cannot have been married, they're not going to marry a guy a second time type thing, I believe is what it is. Or I think, or maybe it was Christian, whatever. One of the churches, the week of their wedding. So, and he had already done, so they had hidden this from the church, right? Because they were like, what a dumb fucking thing. We want to get married in this church. Everything else is perfect other than the fact that like, that one thing of like he's already kind of not sinned, but I don't know what it is, but like being divorced, he whatever, and yeah, it's something like that is what. So the week of the marriage, dude, the sister or either the sister or the aunt who was like really religious, like could not keep this secret to herself, and went and told the church, and the church canceled their wedding the week of the wedding. So they had to find a new venue 7 days before the wedding.
What a fucking hoe.
Dude, and they still talk to this lady. I'm like, bro, I'd have never, that woman would have been dead to me the moment that happened.
Straight up.
She couldn't look the other way. She was like,
you just gotta talk.
I just can't fucking do it. Like I'm laying here at night. I can't fucking sleep, dude.
I gotta tell somebody.
That's sick, dude. That is sickening. But I'm not doing any of that shit. So, we'll see. We got a lot of ideas being thrown around. Right now we're kind of in the process of making a list because, thankfully, we got her older sister to kind of help her. We got the right people on the set, play, and they're giving us kind of like the right way to go about things. So we're trying to make our list and trying to find out if we want to cater to the place to the amount of people we want or the amount of people to the place we want.
God,
so we're trying to... You're
going to have a lot of people, aren't you?
Honestly, 10 years ago, before I started to just cut motherfuckers off left and right, yeah. But like,
I feel like at both y'all's families' insistence, like it's going to be like, oh, we're bringing like the extended family.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. Like, it all depends on like... So we're actually going to be kind of like we're not going to get pushed around in the planning of this as much as we like. It's going to be big. It'll be a pretty sweet fucking event. But like, you know, like you say, we've talked about kids, like having no kids at the wedding. Like it's going to be like a no kid reception type thing. Like,
cool.
Like you can bring them to the wedding, but they are not coming to the reception type thing. Like I'm not paying a bunch of money for a head for some kid that's going to come there and take 2 bites out of a plate and fucking it get thrown away, shit like that. Like, so, there's going to be, we'll see, it's all stuff getting a lot of crazy shit that I've never even thought about. So thankfully I've got people around me to do it. But now my son explains, he's seen you on YouTube, so it all makes sense. If I ever got married, I'm just going to the courthouse and signing the paperwork. Yeah. So there's a lot of people that are doing that. I mean, like, and there's nothing wrong with that either. Like I am not, I could be happy either way, but like, I know that, Shan is and everybody's into this and like stuff like that. And like, obviously I'm very excited to plan my wedding and I'm super stoked to finally, be at this point. But yeah, I mean, like the more like, I just want to make sure she gets what she wants out of it and shit like that. Yeah. So it'll be a good time. So, yeah, so that's just one of the other many things that's happened. I mean, dude, the whole fucking world's different. I mean, like literally, our president got forced out of the fucking running for president. Now I've got to vote for. Well, I'm not voting. I'm not voting for Kamala Harris, dude. I'll punch that bitch in the chest. I ain't voting for her, dude. I hope she wins. 'Cause I think it'd be interesting to see what happens, but I ain't voting for that cunt. Nick will be here. Nick will be there and looking good. Hell yeah, I will be, dude. I'm gonna have a cutaway crotch in my fucking in my clothing. So I'm just gonna be dick out, nuts dragging.
I have to pull up a photo of you at my wedding. Looking dapper as shit, dude. Had the fresh ass Ray-Bans on.
Yeah, I still have those in my car. They're still the good pair. I took my shit pair to Ireland because they got beat the fuck up and yeah, I didn't even take them to Ireland because they're still in great condition. Yeah, very nice, dude. I still
nice bug.
Yeah, I actually still wear those dress shoes sometimes that I wear to that wedding. Sometimes when they go with a nice little outfit. So
I've only worn those. I have that. They're in my shoe case, but I've only worn them in my wedding. Dude. My boot and my is it a boutonniere? The little flower thing. Something. Still sitting in the shoe.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Like I said, it's gonna be a big. It's gonna be cool. Like I said, I got a few ideas on different things we can wear, what we're gonna do. Like I said, I sent you those things. We got some cool shit from Ireland for the wedding, and it's pretty tight. Like I said, it's cool that you see a lot of people in their weddings getting whatever that crystal stuff is, Waterford crystals. That you see people using that shit all the time, and like to be able to say that I've got Waterford crystal from Waterford, the House of Waterford, pretty tits. So, I mean, it literally is from the House of Waterford. So I'm like, let's fucking go. So, yeah, dude. But what else has happened since I've been gone? Like I said, so we got Kamala Harris is running now. She does not have a VP yet. We've got, what else has happened since I've been gone? We've got, like I said, I got engaged. Trump got shot.
His fucking VP pick went down the toilet quick.
Well, yeah, JD Vance is a pussy. I don't know if Never Not Nuttin's still here or not, but I know he was not happy about that. He really fucked up. And now they're talking about getting him off the ticket or whatever, which is maybe going to happen, which, boy, like I'm telling you, he gained so much oomph from getting shot.
Yeah. And
then he literally just fucking he just shit the bed so bad with that VP pick. And then he fucking gets and then Kamala Harris, she doesn't even have to talk. I saw a tweet earlier. I saw a tweet earlier that was so good that this should just be a lesson to everybody on how effective just shutting up and retiring can be. Sometimes it's just time to shut the fuck up and go away. And when you do, and sometimes that's just enough. And that's all that they've had to do. Joe Biden just had to shut the fuck up and go away.
It took a little bit of convincing, and it was a little later than we hoped. But Biden sat there at the dinner table and he pushed the plate away and went, "Okay, I'm good. For the betterment of the country, I'm good." He put the ego away, put the bullshit away, He just did that. And that, in retrospect, probably one of the better, and he did some good things. He did some stupid things as president. But like, we're gonna look back at that and we're going, that was a very selfless act. He went out cordially.
Now I did read that there was a lot of pushing in the background. Like I know a lot of like they were going to like hit him with some like shit if he did not. Like I know Obama was pushing it pretty hard, and ain't no way Joe decided to leave. They told him they were pulling the 25th. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think so too.
But like put Trump in that same situation, and he's, it's kicking and screaming the whole fucking way.
Yeah,
his ego could not handle that.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely thank God he fucking went away. I mean, Kamala Harris. I mean, look at him now. I mean, like raising all that money. She's leading him in a lot of like these early guessing polls, which who the fuck knows? I don't even know how they do those. Like,
well, yeah, I've never been polled before. Has anyone here in this chat ever been fucking polled? I don't know where they get these polls.
No one's
ABC,
ever walked up to me.
CNN. Who are they polling?
July on a Wednesday afternoon. Sir, you got a second? Hey, if I were to ask you to vote right fucking now, gun to your head, who are you voting for? Kamala Harris. Thank you, sir. Yes, and I told them I was a communist 2016. Damn. What'd they say? They run away from you? Or they try to convince you? Those are the people that are like, well, do you have another minute?
They threw holy water on them.
They said, oh, well, do you have a few more minutes, sir? We'd like to convince you.
What was that thing on Twitter? Was it last night or whatever? The white dudes for Kamala or whatever.
Dude, white dudes for Kamala Harris. I saw that shit. What the fuck was going on in this world?
A Twitter stream, and they raised like $4.5 million.
Well, yeah, you see all the people on it. I mean,
all I saw was because it was like dude. So they had Jeff Bridges on. He's like, I'm the dude. So he did the whole dude shtick. I was like, cool. But I didn't know who else was on it.
I don't know. I just know. I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt might have been on it. I think he might have been there.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt, okay.
I think there was a few other fuckos, but yeah, dude, it's
$4.5 million from
bro. People, like I said, this is incredible. Like it's all a fucking game that we're living in. This is a simulation. We've literally got Donald Trump, who is about to be a 2-term president. This guy is a full-blown retard. And he is about to be was about to be a 2-term president. I'm gonna call it a bullet because it wasn't a bullet. I'm just gonna say a bullet, okay? Because he took a bullet, okay?
Sure.
Off the ear, went down, stood up. Apparently, right in the middle of a firefight. 90 minutes after they let that guy lay on a roof, giving the fight bullshit, whatever. People are fucking. I mean,
putting
people
bandages
who like
on their ears,
people
solidarity,
straight the fuck up. And I saw some guy today. I don't know where it was from, but I did see some MAGA guy who like crucified himself to a sign. He like didn't really crucify himself, but he like tied himself up, and he had like a MAGA thing. But he was like like it was like one of those real religious MAGA people. And I'm like, these are the same people who are like talking about how pussy it was to wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you got a fucking ear. You've taped your ear up.
It's so. The funny thing, I didn't know that this was a thing until I guess maybe this morning.
Tight dudes for Buttigieg.
I didn't know about this until this morning, where someone had called MAGA people weird or something like that, and like just the word "weird" set people off in a weird way.
Up. I don't know who said it either, but I saw it on Twitter.
They are pissed. Trump is like hashtag Trump is weird, and they're like, don't call people. You've been calling people names for the last 8 fucking years.
Yeah, well, probably for the last 46 years of your life. And yeah, I saw that, dude. It is funny. Like it's just two sides of just absolute fucking idiots just arguing with each other. And like, dude, and that's why like I don't even care. I know that like being a non-voter is one of those things. Like I've in the past I've always been I don't want to hear you bitch. You got to vote, blah blah blah. I've been part of that, but I can't do it. Like it hurt. My balls shrunk a little bit when I voted for Joe Biden. Like my balls definitely shrank a little bit because I'm like, you're gonna do this, aren't you? And then I did it. So then I can't do that again. I wasn't going to vote for him after watching him speak fucking gibberish at the first election or whatever debate. And then he steps down, and I am not going to vote for this cunt Kamala Harris, dude. It just is not happening. Fuck her, dude. She can suck my dick. But I'm also not voting for Odie. Get your asshole out of my face. I'm also not voting for Donald Trump, obviously. So it's like, dude, I'm literally just wanting to sit back and see how ridiculous this. I wanted to see how ugly this can get. I want it to get terrible. Fucking, let's do the 25th vote. Let's just make it communist America, dude. Let's all get a barcode.
Part of me thinks that the most ugliness is already behind us.
You think Nick dropped the whole vote or die thing since the Diddy news broke? Yeah, I lost all hope when Diddy went down, dude. Fuck this country.
The GOP, I think they're in free fall right now. They don't know what to fucking do, and Trump won't shut the fuck up. And they keep giving him the hint to shut the fuck up. He was on Fox News, and he said that bullshit at the rally where he was like, "Don't worry." He's like, "You don't even have to vote this time, and after 4 years, you'll never have to vote again." And we're like, "What the fuck does that mean?" Like,
yeah,
we're gonna just get rid of democracy? And so he had an interview with Fox, and they're like, "Do you care to elaborate? Like, people are gonna be able to vote, right?" And he was like, "Kamala's a whore." Like, he just like goes on. I was like, no. They're like literally trying to steer him into like save yourselfville.
Hey, can you shut the fuck? Well, I think that's kind of this thing. Like, I think so. Never Not Nuttin had a. We talked about this the other day. A good thing. A good point. I think this was the right play for Trump to get Joe out, but I think it happened too early. I think they gave them too much time. And I think, because here's the thing, like, I think that, again, it was almost the same thing of, like, when Trump got shot, people who are now swaying over to him, they're like, all right, well, not only is he not Joe Biden, but, like, at least after he took a bullet to the area, a bullet, he could stand back up and stand, straight up. The debate was earliest ever, so, like, they blew the load too fucking
The
early.
networks were counting on this being a fucking bloodbath, that they would just be, everyone's tuned in. They're selling tickets to the freak show, and they're going to slap ads on it. So, yeah, they schedule these early-ass debates on network television because they're like, oh, this is going to be a knockout, drag-out, like, borderline, like, we're bordering civil war, blah, 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 blah. The rhetoric on both sides.
Yeah, and I think that now, with the amount of time given that there was, now it's like, Trump's imploding now, because now it's like, okay, I think they jumped ahead. They swayed almost every person that didn't have an opinion. They're like, oh, well, at least this guy's coming out to fucking mini-men uncensored. Like, this guy is like, he's got this picture of him bleeding from his ear. This guy, there are people that are like, oh, I'm voting for this motherfucker after this. I mean, it was crazy. And then, like, the VP pick, big mistake, like we said earlier, and then it keeps getting worse for him. And then now he's not making sense. I think that, like I said, there's been too much time for him, now to, because he's also obviously not stable. He's just more stable.
He's overexposed,
right? Exactly. Like, he obviously is in better shape than Joe Biden, but not by much. And I think it's showing that, like, okay, well, now that all of the focus isn't on Joe Biden being a near dead, dragging 1 foot to the fucking, out of the grave to go give you a speech. Now we're all looking at, okay, now we got Kamala here. And, like, of course there's a lot of attention on Kamala, but it's more of like okay, well, now what are you guys going to do about this now? And it's like, they don't have an answer. And, like, they're like you said, they're asking him he's saying shit he shouldn't say. He can't elaborate on anything. He's kind of like, that playbook worked when Joe was there, but, like, because he was just a target, a softball target. And now, like,
it was easy to make. There's so much to choose from when you talk about Biden.
Dude,
so many targets, so many things to poke fun at.
He says, sexist as it sounds out of... So here's the thing. He says, I think Trump has the election lockdown, love it or hate it. Dude, I don't know. Like, I truly thought that too, but, like, now you're seeing these...
I think Trump's going to lose. And bad.
I hope Kamala wins so neither party feels compelled to elect a white woman ever again. Dude, the fucking worst, dude. All you white broads out there inspiring to be president, give it up.
The only
We don't
black
want you.
the only black thing I've ever seen Kamala Harris do is that she went to some music store in like Michigan like a couple years ago, I think. And she came out with all kinds of like Bootsy Collins, P-Funk, Parliament
Yeah, I
Funkadelic.
remember that
She bought a
photo of
Bootsy
her.
Collins Pop Funko doll. And she's like,
Yeah.
you kids need to know about P-Funk. I was like, that was the only time I was like, sister.
Yeah,
Holy
well, like I said, so today she's definitely really going after the black vote right now. So today she had a
She's in
rally
Atlanta.
She's in Atlanta. She has Quavo there. She's got Meg the Stallion performed earlier. I mean, the line. There was somebody posted a picture of the line to see her today, and it was like down the streets. Like, I mean, the lines were insane. Once you get Camo, there's no "we need a woman in the White House" think piece ever again. I mean, yeah, I mean,
it's going to
just
be an
kind of one of those like
interesting experience where it's like, hey, you know what? 46 white dudes tried this. They didn't do very good. Give it to the black chick.
give it to the black chick who's basically a white guy mouthpiece. That's the fucking worst piece, dude. And then she's got her fucking white boy husband. Like, dude, we need to get like some.
That's how divided it is now, the political spectrum, because Kamala is like, for a Democrat, she's pretty fucking conservative. She's pretty she's pretty center.
Yeah, we need Big Mike. Dude, I'm with you. Look, I love Michelle Obama. Love her. Like, all jokes aside, love that woman. I love Barack. I'm on record that obviously, maybe not the greatest president, probably the coolest guy that's ever stepped foot in the office ever.
Most swagger.
Most swagger, maybe, some of the early ones there, Kennedy, there's a few other bad motherfuckers in there, but
Thomas Jefferson had swag.
I love Michelle Obama. That is a woman that I think she would. I never do I see her or the Obamas ever stepping back out into that, picture again, or like even in, but I think she.
Which kind of makes you like them more.
Yeah, they got in and got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, they're like, we're just gonna enjoy shit, travel, talk, get paid to speak.
I love me some Michelle Obama, but yeah, dude. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to see. I mean, we gotta. If they drop JD Vance, I mean,
can the ego handle that? To have Trump just go, "I was wrong." I mean, he will not say that, but that's like what you're putting out there. Like, "Oh, I fucked up. I made a mistake. We got to start over."
Yeah,
that's where I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't know if the Trump can handle being like, "I was wrong."
They had Mike Pence on the other day saying he's not going to endorse him either. Yeah, dude, we need to get. I mean, if Kanye was just less anti-Jew, he just needs to be not anti-Semitic, dude, and then maybe we can get Kanye in there. But I think Kanye's heading in the wrong direction mentally, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know. Very interesting. I mean, America, we're just one thing I learned about. Which, I mean, I guess I didn't learn this, but one thing that I've kind of like, was reinforced was how important we are just a TV show to other parts of the world. Like, everywhere you went, I mean, not
we're the soap opera, dude.
There was not one time in 15 days in Ireland where when we told somebody that we were from America, they would ask from where, what part. They didn't really care what state. They were like, what part? Midwest. And then they go, so Joe Biden dropped out. And they're like, so what do you and like all they want to know is our politics. That's all they want to know. They're like, you walk into any gas station in Ireland, there will be 10 newspapers there, and every front page is U.S. politics. It is what's going on in the election in the United States, what's going on with Trump today, what's going on with Biden today. It is just, I mean, it's everywhere. Every magazine, every newspaper, everything. Everywhere you fucking turn, it's like, what's going on in the United States.
Show, Young and the Restless, As the World Turns, all this shit. It's like where it's just famous. It's just rich, powerful people fucking and killing each other. It's a soap opera.
Yeah, and like it was funny because like most of them were, all of them, well, most if not all were like, "Yep, Biden needed to go. He was too old." But then everyone in the next breath was like, "But Trump's not it." And I'm like,
yeah.
"Yeah." And it was funny. One lady goes, "How can you guys be such a big country and make such bad decisions?" Is what some lady told us. I'm like,
I think because we are so big.
we are so big, lady. That's the problem. There's too fucking many.
I was used because we just took a road trip the last weekend. We drove to Kansas City from Springfield, and then drove from
Did you
Kansas
see
City
Bud
to.
in person?
No, I did not. Bud was north of me. They spent 2 weeks in Ireland, and I bet $20 he can't tell you their president.
Nope. Can't tell you, guy. I'm pretty sure isn't a chick though?
I thought, do they still have the dude with the dog? I remember they had a dude. He would just take his dog everywhere.
Maybe. I don't know.
But God, what was I saying?
You were on a road trip to.
Yeah, so I was trying. I forgot what we were watching, and my wife brought up like the scale of Europe, and I was like, "Yeah, you need to understand that in the distance that we just drove from Springfield, Missouri to Kansas City, Missouri, from Kansas City to like north central Missouri, another 3 hours, and then back down. I was in the distance that we drove in that our one state, which is by far not the biggest state of 50. If we drove that same distance in Europe, we would have passed through, 3 different countries that were speaking 3 different fucking languages. I was like,
Dude.
America is so fucking big. And so you wonder why you shouldn't be surprised that people in Texas have a lot different ideals than people in fucking California.
Dude, you can fit Ireland and Texas 8 times.
Yeah.
In Texas.
And that's just one part of the fucking United Kingdom. One smaller piece.
Dude, it's wild because we drove from Belfast to Galway, which is a 4-hour drive, 4.5-hour drive. It's like the longest drive you can make in the country of Ireland. 4.5 hours.
That's coast to coast, man.
Yeah, it was coast to coast.
Did you like Cork? Did you like County Cork?
Yeah, Cork was cool. Cork was. I mean, it was. I loved.
Did you get out there, or were you stuck in the towns?
Oh no, we were out there, baby. We were like
fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, I loved all the. We did nothing where we didn't go as balls far out as we could. Like we were in parts where you no cell phone service, one dirt road where you have to like
those
pull
fucking goofy islands that you have to ferry in out of.
Yeah, you're pulling over all the way off the side of the road to let a truck through type shit. It was wild, but like I mean, and that's the thing. It's like it's so crazy how small these places are, and like we're just too goddamn big. How was the BMW life? BMW was cool. We definitely broke that motherfucker. Let me tell you that. Those things are definitely just made for like luxury, and like they're not made to just be run into the ground. Let me tell you that because when we drove back into there, like the axles on that thing were screeching and shit. Like, and we drove it like what we're supposed to, but like it's just that thing was going off road at times and shit. Like it was.
But over there, I mean, we were talking about like the car culture over there and how cars are just a tool. It's just something that you use like a hammer, and eventually the hammer wears out, the car wears out, and so you just go get another. Like they're not sitting there like someone fucking breathes on their car wrong, they freak out like we do in the States here, or someone opens their door into their fucking car over there. They don't give a flying fuck.
Yeah, no, it was definitely wild. Like it was, I mean, so I the only accident I had really was I turned in. So their parking garages are half the size, and so even locals when you want to go up a level at a parking garage, the only way you're going even if like you've gone around and you're coming at like a straighter angle or like a more wide turn, you are still making a 3-point turn to get up there. If you just are going up one level and then immediately to the next, you're basically turning. I mean, it takes like 2-3 minutes, and everyone, even locals, and like you're sitting there and you're like, everyone's waiting because then everybody has to back up and give you space to just to go up the next ramp. So I just cut it real hard, ran right into that motherfucker, dude. And
your BMW was it was a hatchback, right? It was an estate car.
Yeah, it was nice. That motherfucker, I mean, it drove super nice when we got it.
But like you're trying to park an estate car in like a fucking medieval city.
A medieval city. That's the problem. They gave us a fucking pontoon boat. It's fucking stupid. That's why I said, I was like, You pieces of shit. Like, obviously we needed it for all the luggage we were carrying around, but I'm like, you cocksuckers gave us the fucking longest, fattest fucking car that you possibly could have. And like, they're like, you guys want the bumper to bumper insurance? We're like, she's like, we encourage. I'm like, oh yeah, while we're driving the yacht, yeah, definitely throw that bitch on there, because there's nothing you're doing in that city where, and like I said, there's parts when you're driving where you just have to make the decision of, I'm either going to take off the door of this car on the other side of me, or I'm just going to hit all of this long brush that's, you know, I mean, like, you just don't have a choice. So I mean, like, every car's got scratches on them.
Yeah.
It's fucking retarded. But yeah, I mean, it was fun driving the thing around. The thing was nice, you know, big old fucking screen in it, drove nice thing, you know, a lot of leg room. I mean, you could like extend the seat. The seat got longer. I've never seen that in a car, which was cool. I mean, it literally gave you like a nut holster. Like, if, you know, it was like, you just like, just cradled your nuts, dude. It was, I don't know. It was something special. So it was cool. We had like 4 or 5 cars. Dude, not fucking cheap to rent a car in the United Kingdom for 2 weeks. Let me tell you that.
How much was petrol over there?
So here's the good thing about it. Every car there takes diesel.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
One fucking tank lasts you so long, and you know, I think we filled up. I think we got down to like a third of a tank, and I think the most we had to put into it was like, I think we put like $70 into it, $65-$70 into it, and filled it up. Yeah, so that was cool. I mean, you know, the weird thing about that, they are one trustworthy ass country. Let me tell you that, because everywhere you go, for the most part, now the only place that we saw that you pay before you pump gas was at it was really weird. It was like a BMW. It was like a BMW, Nissan or something, like car dealership that had gas pumps outside. So it's definitely just a gas station that owned pumps at this place that had like leased pumps there. Every other place, you pump your fucking gas, and then you can just pull off if you want. I mean, like, they're never. What are they gonna do? Like, but everywhere it says, please remember to go inside and pay for your petrol. So you'll pump your gas. You can go inside and shop for like 30 minutes in the gas station or whatever, because most of these gas stations have food and stuff inside.
Sure.
And then when you check out, they go, well, did you get any gas while you're out there? And you're like, yeah, like pump 4, you know, like, yeah, like straight up, like, and if you say no, right. And if you say no, they're not like, oh, you sure? Because we saw you on camera on pump 3. They're just like, oh, okay, brilliant. Brilliant. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, it is so weird. And they don't have little buttons, like the little things that you push down to let it click off. A lock. It just stops when you, like, it just doesn't, the pump just turns itself off when it's ready to be done. Like, when it's full, you just have to hold it and it just stops pumping. It's like, but you have to hold it. It's very weird. Like I said, we need to invade the country and bring them like 2 decades forward and then leave. Let them keep it. Let them do everything. They need to drink cold drinks. That pissed me off.
Yeah, they need to figure out the ice situation.
And if you get a fucking Coke, they give you a glass with 2 ice cubes. I'll kill you. So it pissed me off. That pissed me off. The UK food, dog shit. Absolute dog shit. The beans over there, yeah, they're not baked beans, ladies and gentlemen. They're asshole. That's what they're just ketchup beans.
You would compare them most to like what, like a pork and beans, like the really shitty,
they're just
cheap pork
ketchup beans. Like everyone there that I didn't eat them because I'm like, those look red, and when they ate them, they're like, this just tastes like beans and ketchup.
It's Heinz. It's literally the ketchup people.
Yeah, it's so filth, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. When we got out of Dublin and like,
did you get any mushy peas?
No, every serving of fish and chips, mushy peas, every single one, and it's like, what?
Which is weird because sometimes that's like a regional thing, but I guess in Ireland, that's
baby, they love the peas. Here's the thing, dude. Like, if you
English breakfast is good.
No, the fuck it is not.
I like English breakfast.
It's not blood, dude. Black pudding, eat a dick. White pudding, eat a dick.
I'd rather have black pudding than white pudding.
It's all shit. It's just blood and ass, dude. And then you're fucking, and then you go, and here's Ireland. Look, most beautiful country I've ever been to, but they eat like retards. Brown bread, dude. So they are soda bread is what they call it right there. Okay, it tastes like nothing. It's nothing, and they act like that shit is gold. Okay, like everything you get. Soda bread? No. So that tasted like shit. So another thing I've learned, they're very healthy people, which I give them a very props on that. But they have more sugar, or not, they have more tempting things than any place I've ever seen. They apparently, like, they're about to put into law over there something where they're getting rid of the buy one get one frees on like sugary treats and like shit like that, like limiting
It's an interesting law.
Yeah, like, they're limiting things you can buy one get one free on. There's no
Can you see a politician trying to do that in the United States?
Dude, it would be, dude, Michelle Obama took fucking chips out of my school and people still talk about it. That was 15 years ago. People are still mad that we had baked Lays instead of fucking and Diet Coke. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just wanted us to get healthy, dude. That's all.
There would be fires in the streets, dude.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, but here's the thing. You go everywhere, you walk in, every fucking establishment that has like a gas station, a newsstand, a wall of Cadbury chocolate, everything you'd ever want. It's like, oh, okay. Coke, they don't do Pepsi. Their Pepsi tastes like shit. Here's the thing, though. Every soda, if it's got a flavor, they immediately take the sugar out of it. So if it's a Coke, regular Coke, sugar. But if you want a cherry Coke or a vanilla Coke to balance out that syrup, they have now taken all the sugar out of it. Tastes like shit. So it's just like, I don't know.
You might as well have a LaCroix.
Yeah, it's just not.
And LaCroix suck.
Very weird. And then like, you go to like, they have any of their buffets like for breakfast. They'll just have like a big bowl of porridge that people are supposed to like dig in. Yeah, you're supposed to get your own porridge. And then they just have like a community bottle of like rum or something there. Like, put rum in your porridge. I'm like, dude, no.
You alcoholics. You island of alcoholics.
He says, glad to see you gracing the screen. I can't stay long, but because I'm about to board. Just glad to see the boys are back together. Hope life's treating you well. Yeah, what's up, front office, dude? We love you.
Have you seen
Have a safe flight.
Oh, Spudman, the fucking jacket potato dude.
The fuck is that?
So, like, UK street food you have experienced.
Just the guy that gets sick?
Gets sick.
Who's the guy that was eating Indian food in the streets? That guy, right? Different guy? Okay.
No, Spudman is a dude in England. He went viral. He has a food truck where he makes jacket potatoes, which is just a baked potato, and then it's filled with whatever you want. Like, you can get a baked potato that's filled with curry. You can get one that's filled with the most popular one, like the real traditional jacket potato in England, is that potato with those beans that you fucking hate, and then like a shitload of cheese. And then like the cheese is melted over that. So you're just eating this gooey, beany, Heinz-y bean potato.
That's disgusting.
This dude went super viral, like on like TikTok and shit, by doing that. Just making shitty jacket potatoes in the UK.
Yeah, that's fucking retarded. Here's something I did think was going to be retarded. There was a guy that had a food truck that had crepes that were like it wasn't just sweet crepes. It was like
savory.
Yeah. So I had a spicy chicken and cheese crepe.
Yeah.
And it was phenomenal. But I was thinking, like, when I ordered it, I was like, this is going to fucking suck.
Because you're thinking like crepe, like I don't want my whipped cream and strawberries and shit.
Bro, and you know what I think them fuckers over there bathe in Nutella. They love it.
I mean, I like Nutella.
I do too. First time funny story, side story, black guy used to work with Paul. Big old black dude, big hilarious dude. First, never he used to come out to West County back in the day. He's a lot older than us, but he used to come out there once in a while. He was like John Lewis's age. First time he ever came out there, never had Nutella in his life. We were drinking Everclear. That's how drunk we were, right? So we're downstairs, blackout drunk.
You can't put Nutella on top of fucking.
He goes, bro, yeah, that's the thing. He goes, bro, get me something to eat, right? So me and Kyle were like, all right. So we went upstairs. We made Nutella sandwiches, brought him downstairs, gave him one, and his first bite, he was like, all of a sudden, he's like, you motherfuckers trying to kill me? He's like, I can't breathe. He's like, I can't breathe. Someone give me some water. Bro, it took him like 5 minutes to chew that first thing of Nutella, and then he just tossed the sandwich. He was like, and we got back to work, and he was like, these motherfuckers tried to give me some shit. He's like, on some bread, the driest shit. He's like, like basically no water. These motherfuckers tried to kill me. I'm like, no, dude, it was just Nutella. You were just too drunk to chew. But yeah, dude, they love it.
What a warm neighborly thing to do and have him shit on it.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, for real.
Nutella ain't cheap, dude. If I'm making someone some Nutella, like, I love you.
Yeah, dude. Fuck you, Paul. Nutella fucks. I thought you were gonna say sex. Yeah, it is pretty good. Should I buy the Nepalese Nasties hat in the store? Yeah,
I want someone to before or I'm going to. So I think that is a fucking sweet hat. The dad hat.
You should. I think you should buy a sub first. How about that? Because I think you're still the only guy that hasn't subbed.
For what you could pay for that hat, and let's assume that Teespring Redbubble has a promotion right now. You could buy easily 2 subscriptions.
2 subscriptions, dude.
For what you could pay for that hat.
Yeah.
And I would, as much as I love the Nepalese Nasties, we got to grow the brand. So I encourage
a cuck bitch, dude. Hit that fucking gift a sub.
We got love for you, bud. 3. There you go. See? You're making my point for me.
By the way, President of Ireland, Michael D. Higgins. This guy looks like a fucking
Michael D. Higgins
gargoyle, dude.
Is he the dude with the dog?
I don't know. He's balding. He's got hair around his head. He's bald on top. Got glasses. I don't know. He looks like he probably has a friend dog.
Oh, what an old fuck.
Oh, well, while we're on the Kamala, dude, hold on. Before we get off Kamala Harris, did you watch the Judge Joe Brown thing I put in there earlier?
I did not watch it, but I read it briefly.
Dude, so I hope is Never Not Nuttin' still here? I hope he is, because if he is, this is for you, big dog. This is Judge Joe Brown on Kamala Harris.
But he got old. About Kamala Harris.
He did get old. What the fuck just happened here?
I did Google because I saw it and then I Googled him. I think he's like 78. He's up there.
About Kamala Harris. How you feel about her?
Oh, that's not him talking. I was like, why does it sound so low?
But I gotta ask you about Kamala Harris. How you feel about her?
She's a piece of shit. I was in California. She lacked professional competence, and she worked on it by hiking up her hemline when she needed influence rather than researching. She's always tried to do the casting couch to get where she wants. Now, the problem is that'll get somebody to a certain level quickly, but you can't get past that level if you don't have competence and talent. So my thing about it is if I'm crude about it, in this city years ago, I used to represent a whole bunch of pimps and hoes, and I know a hoe when I see one. And I say this, I don't care, women, you do what you want to do if you want to have recreational sex, but when you do the casting couch or anything else for professional purposes to get paid or advance, you a hoe. And she's old hoe. And the problem is what is she supposed to do? Somebody, one of her sycophant slaves comes up and unwraps her in a carpet naked at Putin's feet, and he says, oh yeah, I'm Julius Caesar. He said, no, ho, I got better stuff here already. Plus, I don't want you anyway, you old woman. Get on up. Or Xi Jinping, is he supposed to be impressed? She's doing word salad. Well, we're here today because China and the U.S. are here today, and that's why we have to agree on what we're doing here today. Like, fool, what did you just say? Did you say anything?
Did you say anything?
So 2 things. 1, what a ridiculous old fuck. But 2, there's gonna be a day where we miss hearing people talk like this.
Dude, absolutely. It's like the guy.
Holy
It's like
shit.
the guy that we watched with Yitty. That guy who's like, I mean, fuck that guy, but he's like, what he's saying is, yeah, you're a hoe. I'm not saying that going on dates makes
The
you a
sound of
slut.
someone that doesn't give a fuck and doesn't have to give a fuck. He got
He was like,
fired.
she's a piece of shit.
He's 77, 78 years old. He got fired off TV. He had his own he had his own fucking what's the fucking word?
Scandal.
Criminal. Yeah, his own scandals and criminal issues and shit. But this is a dude who's at the near the end. He's got plenty of fuck you money from TV and all this shit. So he does not have to give a shit anymore.
Dude.
Which is dangerous, but God, is it funny.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious, dude. I thought that is so fucking good. Shout out Judge Joe Brown, dude.
I didn't know he was still alive.
I didn't either. He goes, I used to be around all kinds of pimps and hoes, and I know a hoe when I see one.
That is an uncorked Judge Joe Brown.
Oh, I fucking love it. Oh, shit. Can we get a Stream Elements Power Chat Dono tab so we have... What the fuck? Stream Elements Power Chat. Dude, we got to just get off here. Well, when the front office is back, we're going to try to make the switch over to... We need to get off this platform. We got to get off this bullshit.
Where do you want to go after Restream?
Truth.com.
Go Truth Social.
Truth Social, dude. I just want to stream independent. Best clip of all time is Joe Brown calling that lady a crackhead. Does the Stripe Dono one work? Does that Stripe Dono one? Yeah, I think it does, but I think the problem is we can't put any overlays here. I don't know how to make an you can't add the donation button to, you're talking about like a tab thing like on here?
Dude, you're talking to 2 heavy retards right now.
Dude, my mind is going.
We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Bro, I don't fucking know.
Dude, you're lucky we got here.
C.
We're lucky. You're lucky we found our way back to Restream for this today.
Bro, I opened up the YouTube tab, and I'm pretty sure you've been we've just been doing episode 53 on YouTube for like 3 weeks.
And then I just changed the name later.
Yeah, then we just changed the name later, dude. Like, we're just fucking idiots, dude. Like, I plugged this in Ireland and opened this up to this update, and I turned around and I'm like, bro, I just want to unplug everything. All I wanted to do was unplug everything and put it away. I'm like, bro, this is too much. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna go eat some beans.
Yeah, dude, I'm just gonna go stare at some food that I don't want. Stu did good though. Hell yeah, I'm sure he did. Yeah, he did.
Thank you.
I had no doubts, dude. Yeah, that's good. I said I was gonna be on a little more. I did get the one stream in, but man, that
was a good hour and a half.
Yeah, I didn't know. The second Tuesday, I thought I was going to be able to get on, but we went to that Tuesday. We were staying in the second of the oldest hotels in Ireland, and the Wi-Fi cut off 2 rooms before Shan and I's.
We just can't get it through this wall.
So I had to fucking use her hotspot to just even because I bought a month's worth of data over there for like international, and I used all of that in like 2 weeks because of like how limited the Wi-Fi is some places.
Yeah,
just so fucking dumb, dude. But yeah, we were doing a lot of hot spotting I kept walking around going, "Tonks a million" to everybody, dude. They probably hate me.
What's that have to do with hot spotting?
I don't know.
Thanks, Amelia.
Tonks a million.
Was,
Tonks a mil.
was there anything creepy? Was there a hotel where you're like, I don't know if I want to sleep in here?
Yeah.
All that shit.
Here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. The more I get older, this might make me a huge bitch, but the more I get older, the less I just hate. I'm just that my ability to handle other people's germs are decreasing, and I don't like it. And I don't really like sleeping in hotels, to be honest with you. To completely honest, I don't like getting under covers that other people have slept in. Look, I worked at the casino for long enough and knew enough people that cleaned hotel rooms to know that those are some of those people are huge pieces of shit. Not all of them, but some of them don't care. Not every one of them cares about the people staying in those rooms, and they're just doing it for a job. You really have to get hope that those people did well. I mean, really cared about cleaning your shit. I don't know. So there was a lot of those, but there was a few places that one place, well, the place that I proposed in front of that was actually used in Game of Thrones. They actually had the story of the castle, which actually happened, was the guy that used to live in the castle apparently locked his wife or something upstairs in the top of the castle, away from everybody, and you could hear her screaming and trying to get out of this whole thing, and then nobody ever went and saved her, so she jumped out of the window and killed herself.
Jesus.
And now you can you can go up the staircase and hang out in her room. It's called the haunted room or whatever, and so you can go up there and kind of so yeah, it's technically haunted, I guess. But I never really had any creepy shit like that. The creepiest thing that I think we did was stay in the big mansion house that we had all by ourselves. And that lady, we had a creepy lady who she owned the house. She's the one that rented us. They're saying, they usually have a cottage that they're renovating right now. So there's somebody. So Ireland is, and I assuming UK in general is big for B&Bs, not Airbnb. So you get fucking hosts staying with you.
Yeah.
Play a lot of, which we didn't do any of that, thank God. This is a B&B, but the cottage was under construction, so there was no maid there, thank God. But there were rooms of the mansion house that is this old 18th century house that she locked before she left, and that was kind of weird, because you're I'm in this big old weird house. It's a couple 100 years old. She's locked a few doors. They did break into one. And it was nothing creepy. It was just the cottage that they were redoing. We did stay in a place where this guy, his family's owned it he was the third or fourth generation owned it. This piece of shit. So their fucking room keys are out. They give you these room keys on this big long piece of wood, and he encourages you. They're if you're gonna leave and go do things, we encourage you to leave the key so you don't lose it. Because it's an actual key. It's not a room key.
Yeah.
I was whatever. I was I don't want to give the guy the key to my room with all my shit in it while we're gone. But he's probably no doubt he's got second keys. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get into that room, so fuck it. Yeah. We come back. And he doesn't have people working for him. He has while he's there, no one else is there. There's a guy and a girl that switch off taking the night shift. Very, very old school. This guy, no doubt, went into our room, right, to clean up and make the beds and do all that shit. I had laundry that I had folded still, taken out of my bag, set on the bed. Shanna had laundry she put on the bed that we went through to put stuff on, but it was still, we had it folded. We came back, and he had folded all of that laundry his own way, had touched Shan's underwear that was on the bed, and folded it, and I'm we don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Make my fucking bed and get the fuck out of here. I don't need you to fold my laundry. I don't need you to get the fuck out of it. So that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
and we still had 2 days left there.
Don't touch my fiance's underwear.
My fiance's underwear. You know, I thought that was really weird. And like, so that kind of pissed me off. We still had 2 days there, and I'm like, so I hung the do not disturb, don't clean the entire rest of the, fuck you, dude, get out of here. But like, that really pissed me off. So honestly, that creeped me out more. I'd have rather a ghost fisted me through the ass than some weirdo Irishman fold my fiance's underwear. So, you know.
Is that like a old creepy place to stay?
Megan Thee Stallion just went nuts at the Kamala rally. Yeah, I'm going to have to watch some of that here in a little bit. I would pull it up if we weren't on fucking shit YouTube right now. I would. We'd probably be watching the rally if we were just on Kick right now, because I'm sure it's something we'd love to
Yeah, if this was like some Saturday night shit, yeah.
Just watching Kamala fucking... I love Kamala's all of a sudden black. Like, I thought it was funny that somebody called her like Indian. She's like Native American and like white or something. She's like not even. I don't think she's got any black in her like whatsoever.
Look,
like,
we're trying to check as many boxes as possible.
Yeah,
okay?
but they're like, let's just not talk about that, huh? Let's just forget. I do think it's funny. Did you see that they made a collage of her, and like when you zoom in, it's just a picture of every person she ever incarcerated for a non-violent crime.
Some weed, yeah.
Oh my god, she is such a piece of shit, dude. Like, I hate her.
She's the man,
Fuck.
man.
Never not nutting, dude. He's voting for her. He's been sending me all those AI photos of her with triple D titties and stuff like that. Mamala is what they call her.
What is it?
Mamala.
Mama. I've
Yeah.
never seen that. I just remember they were trying to do the laughing Kamala. Like like Trump was like, that's her, because he loves nicknames. Sleepy Joe. He's like, I need one for Kamala. He's like he's using like the playbook that won the Super Bowl like 4 years ago, but like the West Coast offense is like caught up. So he's still trying to run them plays, and he's like, laughing Kamala.
Dude,
can't believe she laughs all the time. We're like,
I sent a video to Never Not Nut the other day that it was hilarious. So Trump was like, yeah, she's just really weird. She talks in rhyme. He was talking to Tucker Carlson, right? And he goes, she talks in rhyme, and like then he keeps talking. She goes, he goes, wait, she talks in rhyme. What do you mean? He goes, yeah, she'll say, well, the horse will go there, and then the horse will go there, because that's just what horses do. It's just weird. It's just the way he said it. It was like, horses go here, and then horses go there, because that's just what horses do. But it was kind of like oh no, that's what it was. The bus will go here, the bus goes there, because that's just what buses do. Yeah. It's kind of like what Joe Brown was just saying, where he's like, we gotta get together over here to talk about while we're here, so we can agree on while we're here. it's like this funny like Dr. Seuss way that she talks, but like he goes, it's just weird. It's just the way.
She's a leprechaun, dude. So we could check that off too. She rhymes like a leprechaun.
Oh God, hilarious though. We are absolutely fucked. All right, let's get off the politics though, because my brain's gonna get fried. Well, I guess before we get too off that, let's talk about. We got a whole bunch of shit which we're gonna try to talk about. We don't have to get through everything. We got a long week. You're probably gonna get 5 streams this week. I mean, I'm
5 streams this week.
I'm fucking ready. Today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. I mean, we're pumping this week. My nuts are going to be empty come Sunday. I am going to be on an IV on Sunday. That's how much nut I'm losing this week. But so we'll try to get through a lot of this. So we did have a lot of shit in the Discord today. So we'll get into some of that. And since we're already kind of on the political newsy spectrum of shit.
Really? SummerSlam on Saturday.
Oh yeah, we will definitely be live for summer. I agree.
I might be on later. I got to work Saturday, but I might be on for that.
Let's fucking go, yeah, dude. The SummerSlam lineup looks tits. Boogie's meltdown. That's another thing. There was so much that happened that I know I haven't even brought up yet since I left. The Boogie meltdown, Boogie lying about cancer, Boogie getting the face what else? What other major things have happened? Well, I guess before we do that, because that's just going to sidetrack me and confuse me of this. But BBC, the anchor Hugh Edwards, dude, kitty porn.
Oh yeah, didn't he step down?
He stepped down, but now he's like officially charged.
Oh wow.
Boom. Look at this fucking weirdo. It's a pretty common face. I never knew him by name, but yeah, obviously I know him by face. So Hugh Edwards, obviously BBC, he's a British guy, charged with 3 counts of making indecent images of children. In a statement, London's Metropolitan Police said Edwards was arrested last November. So this has already kind of been like out there, but now he has been charged. So he was charged on Wednesday, June 26th, following authorization. Is that right? Authorization? I guess that's right. Is that
I think in the U.S.
correctly?
we use a Z.
Yeah. Fucking God, these idiots, dude. America. Dude, seriously, put ice on your drinks, pussies.
Yeah.
So he has been bailed to appear at Westminster Magistrates Court on Wednesday, 31st of July, blah, blah, blah. All right, so yeah, so basically, here you go. Illegal images of children on his WhatsApp. So anybody this old having WhatsApp, you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Savile, Pat Part 2.0. God, dude, what a nasty fuck he is. What up, Big Part? Big Part!
What, did someone say Jimmy Savile 2.0?
Never Not Nothing.
Oh, I was like, damn, that's one hell of a that reference. Fuck yeah, you're totally right. Jimmy Savile's a fucking.
He dead.
Yeah, thank God.
So,
Well, I mean, he also got to live his life with the whole world still loving him, which pisses me off.
yeah. But yeah, dude, this is wild. Everyone's out here kissing kids nowadays, it seems like, dude. It's like, what the fuck's going on? We just had the guy that Bud and I, well, Bud watches him, I guess, more than I do, but now I kind of follow him, that Alex guy, the big fat fuck guy that goes and gets you to talk, and I don't know how he does it, but he just made news. Yeah, he like comes up to you and he's like, you're supposed to meet somebody. He'll like come up to you at your job, and like, but then he turns it into like a fucking intervention almost, and but those people stand there and like tell him about it, and like I'm like, bro, if you just came up to me at my job and caught me talking to kids, like, I am getting the fuck out of there. These guys will stand there and like be like, I'm sorry.
Wait, are you talking about people that are like waiting to meet a kid or something?
Kid. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They'll stand there and like chat and all that. Well, Alex Rosen just met some guy. He's been doing this forever, but he just made news a couple days ago because he came up to a guy. The guy, talked to him and admitted to everything. And then then he calls the police or whatever. And they came in. Well, when the police got there, they were talking to him and they're like, "All right, well, give us 1 second," because the cop standing at the door got a phone call. And he stepped away, and when he stepped away, the guy walked inside, locked his front door, and shot himself. So he was all over but that just happened live on not YouTube, but the other one,
Rumble,
yeah, because he's on Rumble. Second time this happened with Alex. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, Alex is the one that, remember a couple weeks ago we watched him. I don't know if you remember, but I don't know if you were on the stream, but we watched him. He's the guy. We were talking about guys that get guns pulled on him and shit. He's the guy that the guy pulled that gun on him while he was talking. He like accused him of, he was catching him like doing it, and then the guy walked around. He was like, "Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?" He's like, he pulled a gun on him, and he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And they ran away. It's like, and then which is why we tell people like, let the authorities handle shit like this, because like, dude, again, if you just ruined my life and you've got a camera in my face,
like, we're both going.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then like we talked about that guy that is actually from Yiddy's part of the woods, the guy that used to slash people's tires before he would come up to your car and slash your tires so you couldn't drive away, and then be like, "Hey, motherfucker, you're here to meet a kid," or whatever. He got stabbed to death. Just shit like that. But this is the kind of shit like that, This guy, they let him, they turned it back for a second. Guy walked inside, latched his door, and then, they walked around. They heard a pop, walked around the window, saw him dead on the floor, walked inside.
Jesus.
Pretty wild. Sorry, I'm lurking late and short-staffed, but I'm here and queer. Welcome back, Nick. Good to see you, Stu. What up, Franks? How you doing,
What's up,
big
Franks,
guy? Wait
bud?
till you find out about Tommy Fellows. He is a complete nutcase. I can't believe Vitali's still able to do this. I saw Vitali, bro, like, people are just, like, on his stream are just straight up acting a fool. Like, the game just punched that guy in the face. Like, bro, they'll just, like, kick in a bathroom door and, like, beat the shit out of this dude. It's like, what the fuck? But leave the kids alone. Stop fucking around with kids. We're tired of hearing about it. Do you think Chris Hansen has accidentally lured an actual 15-year-old boy and realized he fucked up? Yeah, have you ever seen that video where that guy's making that funny like video where the guy's like, yeah, we just lured this guy there. He thinks he's been talking to a 13-year-old. We're about to expose him for what a fucking creep he is. And then they go to the door and it's a 13-year-old. So he realizes he's the one been talking to a 13-year-old the whole time.
Oops.
Yeah, I mean, so for sure, somebody has to beat their ass, but like that. So here's the problem with that. Like after they beat their asses, if you don't kill them, you've basically just taken away there's no chance of bringing charges against them after that. At least in that instance, you basically would have to catch them all over again because the police are like the Vitali thing. Like that's the conversation around the pedo catchers. Which if you're getting convictions, then hell yeah. But 99% of these people are going out there to get views. They don't care about the kids. They don't care about anything else. They're out there to shock value.
They know what they're doing is technically legal.
Yeah, it's right. So like you're going up like I said, like Vitali is having like famous rappers and stuff come onto his stream and join him to go meet up with these people. Like the rapper, they just kicked in. Met some a guy in a bathroom. 2 words into him trying to confront the guy, the game just hauls off and punches him in the face. And it's like
the game,
the rapper just punches him right in the shit, and you're just like that was awesome. Like that's cool, but like. This guy is now just going to get up and go talk to kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, that guy's going to get up, cure his little concussion, and then he's going to go home and message more kids online. You did nothing to get this guy off the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's like you just...
Unless they're all ashamed enough to kill themselves.
Which that would be cool.
Yeah,
if they'd all went home and killed themselves, that'd be cool. I feel like a lot of those guys don't get convicted, though. A bunch of dudes off to catch a predator, didn't do any time, so fuck it. This is around there. And you're like, yeah, so I mean, I guess it's better.
At the very least, it's like, well, I guess you got your face out there.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like, I guess for sure, like, in some instances, but you have to remember, too, that most of these guys they're confronting aren't somebody that have some big online presence anyway. Like, it's not like you're going to expose them and, like, hundreds of people are going to be like, oh, my God, like, that guy? Like, it's usually some guy
This dude's been dwelling a basement for 30 years.
Yeah, dude.
No one knows him.
No one knows him. He's a fucking weirdo, you know, like, so it's just, I don't know. It's just a very weird thing. Like, obviously, I wish, like, Alex Rosen, or this is the guy, like, he gets a lot of convictions. He does a lot of stupid shit, and he is a complete, utter piece of fuck outside of catching pedophiles. Like, he is a complete bigot fuck. But at least he gets convictions, you know? Like, if you're going to catch predators, then... get him to do it. But like Frank said, catch a predator, 99% of those guys, like we've talked about this in the past, like unfortunately, messaging a minor is not illegal. Like you can say all the nasty shit you want to a little 12-year-old online, but if you don't act on it, sadly, you're not going to get in much trouble. And that's like the fucked up part of all of this is that like, you know, you really have to like, it's such a, I don't even know how you get a conviction. You know what I'm saying? Like it's such a trick. You really have to catch them in the act, have the police ready to go. Like it's such a weird situation. AKA these dudes got to team up and get Pat. Yeah, dude, Pat Barry, we need to get him off. Have to watch People vs. Preds 150 on stream sometimes. It's sane. Oh yeah, People vs. Preds 150. Yeah, we'll definitely watch that. It's like the presidential assassination thing again. Not legal to point the gun. We got to wait for you to act. There never be a real pedo catcher that rope ties and catches the. There needs to be a real pedo catcher that rope ties and catches the pedos. Yeah, just Red Dead Redemption's pedophiles.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sick, dude. Just drug them around by their ankles.
What was that, dude? The new Twister movie, Twisters, where there's like the tornado cowboy character that like just yee in his pickup truck chasing tornadoes with a fucking lasso and shit. Like you need that guy. Just
That'd be sick, dude.
yeah, I'd watch that show.
It'd be tits. But unfortunately, that's not the way this shit goes. So, the pedo wrangler, dude.
The pedo wrangler. Oh, what a great name, dude.
Your days of pedoing are over.
Yeah.
There's a new sheriff in town.
Queer.
You fucking queer. Hey, you leave that little boy's butt alone, you queer.
Yeah. And now the only asshole you're fingering is your own. Alone in a cell.
Yeah. The only long dick you're getting is the law.
Yeah, mine.
Oh, that's terrible. But yeah, dude. Like you said earlier, stop fucking around with kids. That's disgusting. And now we got BBC news anchors. Like, what the fuck, dude? Everyone. All right. Let's move on from kids and politics, I guess.
Some of the ladies at golf. Are you still watching golf, Green?
Fuck are you watching golf?
Green was at the LPGA tournament in I think it was in Calgary. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. I saw that. How was that? I saw you went to that. I think Bud went to a disc golf at some point. I know that.
Yeah.
Everything in the world happened. Like I said, I picked the wrong 2 weeks to go.
Dude, we were halfway through this shit, all the news and stuff coming out, and I was like, "Damn, Nick has missed a lot." And then we had the other half, and I'm like, "Are you sus, dude? Like, what? You have a part of this? You have such an alibi."
It's so fucking ridiculous, dude. I don't understand, dude. Jazz Chisholm being a Yankees really pisses me off. But yeah,
Peppers was doing Peppers things, being wildly inappropriate and going off road. Peppers likes to go off road verbally and riding the trails.
Oh, all right. So we're just gonna play this. I don't care about you two. Kamala, dude. So she.
Oh no, what'd she do?
Bro, listen.
Dude, she doesn't go yo 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 or anything, right? Oh no.
And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're gonna do it again in 2024. Yes, we will.
Speaking like fucking Mrs. Butterworth.
So let's get right. And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're gonna do it again in 2024. Yes, we will.
Come here, baby.
Come here, sugar.
Come here, honey. Let grandma Kamala, Auntie Kamala take good care of you. You want
Hey, that little Auntie
you want a little
Kamala
hug? You want a
Come
Kool-Aid
here,
jammer?
baby.
You want fucking Oh my god.
Come
I
here,
got
baby.
popsicles for you, baby. I know it's hot out there.
Man, get you a glass of lemonade, baby. Come on, let me cool off, baby.
She's on that midnight train to Georgia. Oh,
I'm telling you, we got to get Never Not None on here in November, and he's got to be the pointer guy. He's got to be the guy that's like telling us what's going on, but like in his own ways. Like this fucking Mamala just caught up to fucking that bitch hopped off the train. She quit train hopping to fucking take the lead.
dude,
That's funny
speaking of that accent, I bought a Disney classic that I've never seen before on Blu-ray.
Okay.
Song of the South.
You buy that at the Walt Disney thing? Tell us about that, dude.
No, Disney doesn't make. They don't print it.
Oh.
That's the movie that Disney locked in the vault and is like, that's never going to see the light of day again.
And you bought it?
I bought a bootleg Blu-ray because I've never seen it, and they're like, "This is an atrocious
Some kid's
film."
mixtape, dude.
It's the most. It's the most offensive racist shit because the main character, I'm trying to remember what his name is, like Uncle Revis or some shit. He's a slave.
Hell yeah.
But like in this movie, like all the slaves are really happy to be slaves.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
So that they sing and they dance and they have a great time, and they tell like all these stories to the white kids.
Man, we having a good time.
Yeah, so I bought that because I was like, I gotta see this, right? The same way I gotta watch Cannibal Holocaust or
They're all talking like Kamala Harris, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come here, baby. Let me tell you this
Come here,
story about
baby.
Brer Rabbit. Brer Rabbit and Brer Bear was walking through the forest.
So you watched it?
No, not yet. I just got it in the mail.
Hell yeah. So is that are we doing that? Is that what you're gonna turn the lights down, put some candles on this weekend, watch that motherfucker?
I am definitely going to pop a couple edibles and watch this.
Hell yeah.
And be like, wow,
sick.
Walt Disney, you're fucked up.
Yeah, dude, that sounds like a real good time if it was like 1942.
Dude, I think that was the actual year they made that film.
42?
I think it was actually 42.
Dude, I executive produced it.
Did you? Come here, baby. I know how
third
much
generation Disney
love and labor you put into this film.
I said, "Ooh, baby, you really made a classic with this one."
Oh, we sure do. We sure do loves it.
We loves it. We sure do loves it. I just refreshed Twitter, and we just started talking about not kissing kids. Now Kai Cenat, that little black kid, hilarious. And the Amp House.
Kai Cenat.
Kai Cenat's the dude with the dreads. I don't know. Well, if you saw him, here, I'll just pull it up. His cameraman. Oh, his Dr. Disrespect was talking to kids. Kai Cenat. Oh, now we've got Mr. Beast's fucking, that Ava Chris person or whatever, the they them that's on Mr. Beast's thing. He's talking to, apparently his Discord logs came out and they're fucked up.
Who's are?
Ava Chris, the trans
Mr. Beast's friend.
Yeah, what would you call them? I guess
she worked on the show. She's part of the posse, you know.
Yeah. So she her chat logs came out. They're fucked.
Jesus.
But yeah, now here you go. Kai Cenat.
I don't know this dude.
Surprised you haven't seen this guy.
Currently the 5th most followed Twitch streamer and the all-time most subscribed Twitch streamer. And I don't know who this dude is.
Yeah, he's everywhere, dude. So he's
that's a big deal. His cameraman. Part of his posse.
He says Stu's gonna wait until all the government approved facts come out before he decides his position. Because I gotta wait for the AP to speak on this.
When they drop the receipts, when they're dropping the screenshots, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's just like, damn, every fucking day another person's getting caught up on this shit. Like, bro, quit talking to kids. Just go outside.
I feel like when we were kids, they taught you, the stranger danger shit. The last remnants of like the Reagan Bush years and shit. But like, there's a lot of pedophiles actually.
Dude, it's like all the
Turns out chicks, like we actually need to know that shit,
bro. And why are all these chicks banging kids nowadays? All these teachers, dude, unreal. Unfucking real.
Like you're 30? What do you see sexy about this 12-year-old kid? Weirdo? What's he got?
Skills, dude. The fact that I aced the map test.
I love the way he sharpens his crayons.
That guy,
he loves to stay in the line. What a great kid!
In his fucking Scantron didn't erase one.
Yeah, didn't fuck up the machine one time.
Pretty sick. Ugh. All right, let's get off this before we get. We're all gonna get canceled. We're talking about pedos and
doing really bad accents.
Yeah, that too. Well, Kamala Harris started it, fucking dummy.
You're right about that.
All right, so what do we want to get? Oh, you know what else? You know what else happened when I was gone? This is what I forgot about. NCAA came out. That fucking game has not been. That fucking thing it's not been a game in how long? Since 2011, 13 years, something like that, 14 years.
Yeah.
And they decide to release it when I'm gone, dude. A week and a half. There was like over a week. I just watched everyone talk about how amazing of a time NCAA was and how, they're leading all these nobody schools to championships and going on recruiting. I mean, the game is ridiculous. So, your boy got home, and that was the first thing I did when I walked through. I didn't even play the night. The first thing I did when I walked into my house after Ireland, turned on the Xbox, bought it, downloaded it, and now we're on the road to glory, dude. We're trying to
saw
get
that shot of you watching the Olympics, and there were like 3 crunchy bars lined up on the coffee table. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I brought those back from AJ. So I do not need another crunchy bar for like 6 months to a year. I'm not over them. I love them a lot. I had a lot of crunchies. Well, I kept buying like the little mini packs where they would have like they've got them in all sizes. The ice cream was good. The ice cream is like the last.
They have a
thing
crunchy
I
ice
ate.
cream.
Yeah, crunchy ice cream bar.
Fuck.
So it was really good. I mean, they're everywhere.
The ice cream bar, yeah.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere. Well, the ice cream was crunchy though. So that's like the flavor of the ice cream was the crunchy flavor ice cream. So it's pretty fucked, dude. It's everywhere. So yeah, I brought those back for AJ because that's I was like, what do you want? He's like, just bring me some crunchies. I'm like, deal.
Did you try another candy that you were like, dope?
Yeah, I tried most of those Cadbury flavors. Those are all good.
Milka and shit.
Yeah, all those were good. I tried a Eclair, I think is what it was, or what the fuck was this?
There's one called an Eclair. I don't think I've had it though.
But those were good. They've got so much shit. I don't know. Like they had their Cheetos. They had this weird Cheeto flavor that was really good. Like I told you that Lay's were Walkers over there, so they had like prawn cocktail flavored Walkers and stuff like that. But I'll tell you right here, prawn is the one thing you're gonna get that's consistently good over there.
I bet.
Luckily,
I love shrimp.
Yeah, me too. I got prawn anytime I fucking could, dude. Their beef too. I don't understand how their steaks don't taste very well over there. Like, dude, they literally raise cows and they eat the best grass you could ever ask for.
Yeah, but they don't blow them up with steroids like we do.
Well, someone needs to get a steroid in that fucking cow's ass because it just doesn't taste right. Like, it just tastes so bland. Every steak you get over there comes with peppercorn sauce. Every one. And don't get me wrong, I like a little peppercorn sauce, right? Cool. But like when you need it is when it's the problem. It's like, look, I'm a steak sauce guy. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you steak sauce, pussy. Eat the steak. If you good steak, you don't need anything, right? Well, I understand that. I get it.
Steak is good. Sauce is good.
Steak is good, but I like the sauce too. Like, I don't want the steak to need steak sauce, but I'd like for them to complement each other. And when I eat them, I go, ha, 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 ha. Had a good old time, Flavors met, 2 worlds combined. This is what it's like when worlds collide. Are you ready to go? Go, ready to go. Yeah, so like, dude,
barbecue sauce and boneless wings. There are people that have it out for you in your kind, but you don't worry. I'll let you live. I'll let you live your truth.
But like their steaks, like you have to. They give you so much shit to put on top of it because like it just doesn't taste like much. It's like very weird. Like it's just, I don't know. Like it's very it was very underwhelming. That is for sure. Their burger, same way. Burgers tasted like shit. I don't understand. I did have a couple good steaks there. Like if you went to like a seafood and steak place, you got a few places that really seasoned the steak up a little bit. But man, I don't know. Ireland's a great place if you don't want to drive or eat anything. Just look. Even their McDonald's wasn't that good. I did eat one day at McDonald's there just to try it. And
you got to do that.
I ate their breakfast menu, and it was
that's a fun gauge. Anywhere you go, you're like, what's your McDonald's like?
And dude,
what's Guatemala's
ketchup? I don't understand ketchup. Like, I just don't. People love ketchup, and I don't understand it. Like, you go there, and like it's like an ingredient on all of the sandwich. Like, you go to McDonald's, you get a burger, or like just like a breakfast sandwich. Like all their breakfast sandwiches all have ketchup on them. Like you have to ask for no ketchup, and I'm like,
ketchup
why?
on eggs is gross.
Like it's one of those things where it's like bacon, egg, and cheese, and then the ingredient is and ketchup. Like it's not like, you go to a burger place and you're gonna get ketchup, mayo. Like it's just kind of something that's on the burger. You know what I'm saying?
Bacon
Like
and ketchup.
it's so gross. Like I got a bacon, egg, and cheese with the hash brown in it wrap. It had it was a crepe wrap, kind of.
Yeah.
So it looked great. It looked bomb. Did not taste very good.
All of a sudden, you just hit this layer of sugar.
Well, but the last ingredient was ketchup, and I remember I was like, I was like, no ketchup, like nowhere near it. What is Guat Donald's like? You didn't go to Guat Donald's, did you?
Mm-hmm. Breakfast, my last day.
Damn. So neither one of us got a dinner.
Yeah.
Breakfast for me too.
It was, I had just, what do they call it? Not the McGriddle. No, I had McGriddles.
You guys had a cool menu. That was what I remember. We surfed that menu hard before you went. I remember you guys actually had like a cool. Ireland didn't. It wasn't like. It almost like there was shit I like saw on yours. I was like, I want to try that.
Yeah. I wish I had gone to McDonald's and ate like a lunch there. I did grab my very first. I got off the airport. Off the airplane. The airport was. It's like the fourth busiest airport in Latin America, and it was a ghost town when I landed. Until you got to the exit, and then all of a sudden there's thousands of people waiting for people, and they're all like banging on the fence like you're the Beatles. It's weird. I wish I had recorded that because it made me feel like I felt like a celebrity for a moment there. It was weird.
Yeah,
everybody was just like yelling and screaming. It was, I don't know, it was culture shock. But on the way into the city, we stopped at a Burger King and people were guarding it with automatic rifles.
Hell yeah.
I made the cheap joke that is it the Burger King here? But I had the, what do they call it? The little chicken junior original chicken sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
I had that. And it tastes just like in the U.S. My McGriddle tasted just like in the U.S. So they're American.
Basically. Yeah, they're
but every big business kind of has to have like a guard. Like there's the police roll around and they're in the back bed of pickup trucks rolling like 6-8 deep, and they all got automatic rifles on them, just rolling through the city.
Yeah, the cool thing about Ireland is like they're like they're part of they're very much they don't want people to know they're a mess.
A roser.
Yeah, I mean, but like the moment so you don't see much of that, but the moment you step off the plane, they're like, "Yeah, wear all your bags to the front." And like I said, the first day we were there, we woke up the second day, and there was some guy who was getting ready to check out, and he turned his back for 1 second. Somebody walked right off the street, took all his shit.
What's up, Gypsy?
Dude, the gypsies, they love that. I'm telling you, they got the horse and carriage business on lock in Ireland. The gyppies.
Which you partook.
I did, yeah, I did. But I had a little Irish boy who, the kid that did the guy that was driving my horse was a 14-year-old boy.
Like, why aren't you in school?
He's been doing it 3 years. The fucking kid's richer than shit. Apparently, like his family owned all of the land that we were riding through.
Oh.
That wasn't natural, like that wasn't government land. So apparently, he's pretty well off. Yeah,
he's well off. He's well off in a country that has universal health care.
Yeah,
he's killing it.
Yeah. But dude, I tell you, they live in a place where like you want to go. I mean, like you go into some of those places and those countrysides, and like, dude, do you want to go anywhere that's not your property? You're traveling. Like it is a legitimate trip. Like it is not just like 20 minutes. It's like it's 30 minutes to an hour just to get out of like where the valley you're in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild. Like we went to the Aran Islands, dude, and like those people like fucking. Like, we were talking about that night, the rain catching things they got over there. Like,
yes,
for those people, it's just like it's just fucking. I don't know. It's wild.
Everybody's got to boil their shit.
Everybody's got to boil their shit. Which apparently, speaking of shit, it looks like there's the shit river is still pretty shitty over in Paris. It looks like they are
Yeah,
not swimming in it. Hey?
they had to postpone today's some kind of marathon or something, men's event.
I'll tell you what, I'll never take fluoride for granted ever again.
Hey, frogs, dude, bring it.
I would shoot fluoride like heroin. Like all I wanted was the water over there too. Like UK water tastes like it's just river water. That's what it tastes like. It's just warm shit.
Yeah, people don't drink tap water over there with good reason.
I want fluoride tablets. Yeah. I want to chew on them. Like I would boof fluoride if I could.
Yeah, we got pretty good water here.
Yeah, unfucking real. We did see a couple people from St. Louis over there, which is wild.
Shit.
Yeah. All right, we can get off the traveling. Let's so we got a little bit of time. We got about a half hour, 40 minutes. Tap water is sex. Tap water. I'm telling you, I haven't had tap water in a long time. Now that I've got a fridge, dude.
I just buy bottled water.
Yeah, bottled water's the way it goes. Like when I was at the when we lived at the townhouse, it was always a Brita. I can't drink. Like I said, I'm a germaphobe. I'm definitely, as I'm getting older, I'm becoming quite the germaphobe. I don't like eating after. I just don't like dealing with other people's shit. I don't want bodily function, like fluids. Like fluids scare me. Like if somebody, my least favorite thing, like sometimes I'll go to work, dude, like at work, like somebody will spit in the sink, you know, being nasty and not wash it all the way down or something. And I'm like, I'd kill you for that.
Don't you ever do that in my house?
You should lose your fucking tongue for that. Like, you sick bitch. Like, nobody wants, I don't know. And that's the same thing. Like, tap water, same thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I think about all the people who used that sink before me. You know what I'm saying? I buy those giant cases of plastic bottles. Fuck the earth. Straight up. Look, I think the times of us, what are we like what are we saving for the kids at this point? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I think we lost that battle.
I think we lost. Fuck the turtles, dude. That's another thing. I'm gonna stop talking about Ireland. I know I just keep going back to Ireland, but paper straws everywhere. That's all they use. Like there is no like, here's a plastic straw. It is paper.
Dude, the answer is not paper straws, man. Paper straws are the worst.
They fucking suck.
You know what I'm cool with though? Reusable straws.
I would snap a turtle's neck if it meant I didn't have to use a paper straw. I would. I'd curb stomp fucking Franklin right in the fucking street.
Franklin had it coming.
I could just drink a plastic straw. How many times I would be drinking? Next thing you know, like my straw's caving in on itself because I'm halfway done with the drink, and like, yeah, it's safe for turtles. It ain't safe for Nick.
Nope. Nick got overzealous and fucking blew his eardrums out, sucking too hard.
Yeah, dude.
It was a hot day.
Yep.
Thirsty.
Yep. Nick went down on the straw, got caught in his throat, and expanded when it got wet.
Nick whistles when he breathes.
That turtle would have never beat the hare in a race if I was there. Bro, I'd have choked out both of them, dude.
You choked the hare and the tortoise?
They'd have both been hanging over my fireplace.
Like,
dude.
no one
Fucking
wins,
pussies.
bitch.
Yeah. I'd have turned around and ran the other direction. Fuckers. But yeah, dude, I was like, paper straws, you fat pussies. All right, well, let's talk about something else. So what should we get into here? We've got a little bit of time left here. We've gotten into almost nothing that we wanted to get into today, which is fine. We're here to talk about whatever.
What's new?
What's new? We got a big week, but we got a lot of shit. I mean, like I said, we've talked about a lot of shit that's happened. We did not talk about. I'm trying to scroll through here, see if anything that's super big that like we didn't talk about. Well, let's talk about this thing that Bud wanted to talk about. I don't know anything about this guy. You apparently know about this guy, big old Scientology cuck fuck or something. A piece.
Oh, the Braille guy.
Yeah, cool skateboard he's riding.
Well, they had that. See, I'm sure you've seen the series that they had where it's like you make it, we skate it. So people would send in a skateboard made out of glass. I made this skateboard deck out of glass. See if you can kickflip on glass or ollie on this glass board without breaking it. Or, here's my Louis Vuitton skateboard. I made it out of a Louis Vuitton bag with resin. Kickflip Louis Vuitton. Those are cool videos. But they, it was just a really cool. It was more kid friendly, I guess. YouTube channel for skateboard, but like huge audience. Anyone who helps get kids into skateboarding is cool in my book. But this dude, over the course of some years, he kept donating, I guess, company money or whatever to Scientology, where eventually he did donate like $775,000 to the local San Francisco chapter of the Scientology. Well, you basically buy yourself into positions of power. So that church now in San Francisco, they made him like the dude. He's like the main dude there now. So that is now his life, and he just imploded Braille. Just to be a fucking
This guy?
Scientology cute. Yeah.
Bro, I'd beat the shit out of this guy. This guy skateboards.
He's good.
God, what is this guy's name again?
David Miscavige?
No, this
guy.
The guy interviewing him.
That does fundamentally believe that we are all immortal spiritual beings called Thetans.
This guy. Lex Fred.
And that only Scientology can restore a Thetan to its native state.
Are these multiple beings? Like, is there one Thetan inside of me that's trapped in this prison?
Well, the Thetan would be you.
The thing would be me.
The Thetan is you.
But I'm presumably limited in some fundamental way. So this Thetan that is me is limited. So there's like 8 billion Thetans on the planet.
There's one primary Thetan animating each body. Later in Scientology, you learn there's actually like tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of like sick, unconscious, half-dead Thetans stuck to you that are now an additional cause of problems for you.
Sure.
But fundamentally, at the lower levels, the non-confidential levels, there's just one Thetan per body.
People
how is
believe that
Scientology
shit.
structured, and how do you progress through the ranks? There are two elements to Scientology. One is the staff Scientologists, and the other is the public Scientologists.
Sounds legit.
Public Scientologists pay a great deal of money to undertake processing, as it's called, and indoctrination. Those are the words used. Processing, some people say, is a form of counselling. I would disagree with that. It's a form of hypnotism. The structure of Scientology is a hierarchy, very strict hierarchy. There's no democracy of any kind in Scientology. How is Scientology structured, and how do you progress?
My eyes
through
You, John Travolta, Tom Cruise, David Miscavige.
When the video ended and my eyes refocused, I just stopped listening.
Yeah.
Halfway through that, like, I don't even understand what the fuck is going on. So
You know, Wednesdays are usually my days for lessons, right? You know, but this Wednesday, it's a lot different.
Ball's not dropped yet.
Wait, what is going on? This guy tore up a skate park?
No, they just demolished the skate park that they would use to shoot their videos. They used it to give lessons to kids to skateboard, and no, they just out of nowhere just shut it down in one day. They just tore it apart without any warning to anybody else there.
And he owned it?
How is Scientology?
So the
What is
Scientology guy's the one that did this?
Yeah. He threw away Braille and fucked everybody over just so he could, assume his new position of power within the Scientology community of San Francisco, like that branch, like Bud said.
Main reason why people are so critical of this is due to the fact that Aaron decided to tear apart and shut down the Braille House, which is an indoor skate park that was built in 2017. To make videos, he also kicked multiple longtime members out of the Braille team for not agreeing with his beliefs. His controversial decision has led to many old members making videos, but the situation was painting Aaron, in negative light. Okay, yeah. So this whole situation resulted in Braille skateboarding falling off and officially, that's fucked up. So this guy is pretty big dick, though, in Scientology, so he doesn't care, right?
He is, once you pay enough fucking money to the organization, they put you in a position of power.
Yeah.
And so, he has graduated up to, like, the hierarchy.
That's fucking wild. So what's this guy's name again? Aaron?
Aaron, I can't remember his last name.
I just literally just had it up on my screen. Kyro.
That's right.
I want to see him skateboarding, dude.
He's good. They would have little competitions, first to do a fucking, like indie shove, or they'd play horse with tricks, street style. It was cool.
What a goddamn shame, dude. Scientology. What's his name where you need it? The guy that infiltrated Scientology. Where the fuck is he at?
Which
What's
one's
that guy's name, bud? Who's the guy that infiltrated Scientology?
Well, David Miscavige's son, Ron, he left it, and then he's been, he wrote a book, and he was on Joe Rogan talking about
Reckless
the
Ben.
workings. Reckless Ben, okay.
Yeah. He was the guy that did the horror place, got it shut down. Dude, Leah Remini. He has been MIA for a while now. Reckless Ben, yeah, they killed him. Leah Remini, dude, that crazy broad.
Yeah.
My back, he goes, my mind really.
Leah Remini left the church. Jason
I'm
Lee.
Sitting here in traffic on the Queensburg Bridge tonight. And all I want to do is cash my check and drive right home to you. What's that theme song?
I don't know.
King of Queens, baby.
Oh, okay.
She was my first wet dream, not even kidding. Hell yeah, dude. She
was good looking on that show.
Leah Remini was a babe.
Which is like, it was very outlandish to be like Kevin James and that. All right. You are the king.
He was the chunky, funny guy that landed the.
Yeah. What did Jon Favreau, when Jon Favreau wrote and directed and starred in Chef, and it's chunky Jon Favreau. And have you seen Chef?
No, but I mean, I know what it's modeled
after.
You know
who Jon Favreau is, at least.
Yeah, I've seen the show.
Yeah. So you see chunky Jon Favreau, and then who are his love interests in that film? Scarlett Johansson and Sofia Vergara. And someone was like, dude, why'd you write these roles? Like, he's like, dude, I have to put it into the audience's head that what this dude cooks is so fucking good that he can end up with Scarlett Johansson and Sofia Vergara.
He is getting that kind of puss, dude.
Yeah, he's cooking so fucking good.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, I've never seen it, but I have definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's the classic, dude. It's always gonna be a thing. The classic angle of the funny chunky guy, or the chunky guy that's got such a skill / something about him that's so great that.
The Will Ferrell and fucking other guys.
Yeah, the other guys, yeah. Dude, that's Tiger though, dude. Or Gator. That's Gator, dude.
Yeah.
Gator don't take no shit.
Gator's bitches better be wearing Jimmys.
Dude. I fucking love that movie. It was a great movie.
It's like when Tarantino cast himself as the guy.
Yeah,
in, was it From Dusk Till Dawn? Where he sucks on Selma Hayek's
on her foot, dude, you weirdo.
She did pour whiskey down her leg.
I'm drinking that.
Yeah.
I'm breaking sobriety to drink Salma Hayek's fucking leg rum.
Like probably 50 something. She still looks great.
She's the
hottest like Salma Hayek, and she's pouring whiskey down. Yeah, I'm dipping my head down. Sorry, like Tarantino made a decision, a creative decision, to be the dude.
That guy's a fuckhead in general, though. Woo. Man.
Well, he doesn't he also write other feet shit in his movies?
That if you cut all the feet stuff out of Once Upon a Time, it's like 83 minutes long.
Yeah, there's that scene. What's her name? Margot Robbie, who plays Sharon Tate.
I've never even seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You would love that movie.
Yeah, I've heard.
You would really love that. But there's the scene where it's just so obvious that Margot Robbie's got her feet up in the movie theater watching the film, and the camera literally does like a pan, so you just get ultimate foot screen time. And I remember watching it for the first time and going, "Oh fuck you!" Like I know why this is here, and everybody here knows why the fuck that's there.
Says he also cast himself to say the N-word like 8 times in Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I mean,
It's
like I
true.
said, dude, he's the guy that did Django, right? Tarantino.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he loves that N-word, dude.
He likes
He likes to be historically accurate.
he likes to be spicy.
Yeah.
Well,
Plus
I don't know
some.
about Django being historically accurate.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like,
It's
plus
a good
some.
action. Yeah.
He
it's
has
a good-
one film left.
Yeah, he was going to do a show, but because based off of the goddamn, it's in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Leonardo DiCaprio's character is an actor, and his big hit was some Western show. Quentin Tarantino was going to make that Western show for real with Leonardo DiCaprio as the main guy, which sounded fucking awesome to me, but I guess that's not happening anymore. Django makes sense, but Pulp Fiction didn't need it. He only wants to. He has one left.
Yeah, he wants to do 10. He has one left. Has
Yeah,
there
it
even
really
been
was.
any good movies out? Like, when was the last time? I mean, are there any good movies that do those exist anymore?
When was the last time I saw a movie that I really
Did
liked?
you watch Oppenheimer?
No, I did see Barbie.
I started
I
watching
made
the
that
first
choice.
Dune on
First
the plane.
Dune?
Yeah, 5 minutes into it, I turned it off because I was like, this is
It's a
gonna put
lot.
me to sleep. It's a lot on a plane. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
was like, but I eventually want to watch those 2 movies. But I haven't watched Dick, dude. I just have not. I restart. I haven't. I don't know. I have lost my
I
drive.
started and completed a whole video game this past weekend. I haven't done that in years.
What game?
Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I can't say I beat it. I can say I completed it. There's no winning in that fucking game. It's one of those games where like the result in the end of the game is very much based on the decisions you make in game. And so like I finished. I hit the credits.
Yeah. No, I know.
What a
you're
fucking
talking about.
game. What a fucking game that is.
Yeah, that's nice. God, I wish I could just get into a game like that. Well, I guess I've been doing that with NCAA. I've been playing like a fucking crackhead, but I'm not getting anywhere. I mean, I played a 4-season career in one day, and never.
Wow.
I played for like 3 different schools. You have to enter the portal at the end of each year, and
every year.
Well, you can choose to stay at the place, or you can choose to enter the portal, and so right now I'm on my second college career because at one point
you're a Maryland Terrapin.
Yeah, so it's nice though if you depending there's obviously it's decision based in some parts too, but if you spend enough time on your GPA and your academics, you can graduate a year early. So the last year you're not worried about any academics, which is nice. You're just like cruising, which is nice.
What do you have to? Oh wait, but what do you have to do in this game to satisfy the academic portion of things?
You just spend. You have 6 energy credits to start each week, and you have to allot them to certain things.
Oh my god!
So and if you don't keep above like a 2-point something GPA, you can't play type thing.
Do they like? Does the school put you in bullshit classes like real football players, where they're like, "You're gonna be a major in Swahili language studies," and you don't know a fucking word of Swahili?
They don't even tell you any of that. It just says that you spent some time in school or whatever. And sometimes it'll be like, hey, you got a big test coming up. So you spend extra energy on studying more. And so I always did that just to so I can graduate earlier. But now I'm on my second one, and I'm in Indiana Hoosier. I spent 2 years at Ball State. Well, 1 year at Ball State. Now I'm in Indiana Hoosier, but I'm pretty sure I'm
God, moving on up, dude.
Yeah, dude, they told me I was going to be a second string guy first day there. They put me in a position battle for running back 1, beat the fuck out of that
Hoosiers. Is that the football team where before every game they wave to the sick kids in the hospital for the stadium?
Maybe. I don't know. I know what you're talking about it, but I don't know.
They should put that in the game.
Yeah,
Every game, because if you have to go to school in the game and study, keep your GPA, you got to wave to the sick kids too.
Yeah,
Move your joystick left and right. Hi.
Say hello. Give
hello to the
everyone a
kids.
snobby goodbye.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good game. That's all I've been doing. I've been playing the shit out of that, but it's really not. It's not been very. Like it hasn't felt fulfilling because I haven't won a Heisman or anything yet. My guys are just nobodies.
I mean,
Because
2 years at Ball State.
Well, here's the thing: when you start off, you can start as anywhere between a 2 and 5-star recruit.
Yeah.
Right. And if you start at
It's
the
like high
5-star,
expectations.
but you're starting at like a 79 overall, almost an 80. You're starting out with more skill points. It's a lot easier road.
Yeah.
Go all the way down to 2. It's like virtually impossible. You're like working your way up from nothing, So that's what I've done now twice, because I just have this internal thing where I refuse to let myself pick that easy one, and I want to fulfill I went from 2-star to Heisman. You know what I'm saying? Like I want that so bad, and so that's my downfall, because
Dude,
I'm
Nick
just like,
Nick loves a Cinderella story.
dude. So I'm out here fucking trying to take some bum.
God, Rudy makes you cry too, huh?
So now I'm on a third. I went to the next level, so I'm a 3-star guy. So I'm still pretty nobody, but whatever. So it's there's a lot going on. I don't know dick about college, so I'm trying to like learn, and I don't fucking know. Apparently Mizzou's got running backs out the ass. I didn't
really.
Apparently, because they've got. I can't even be a third.
They lost
stringer
Cody
there.
Schrader, and I fucking love that kid.
280 or 80 something overalls. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. But it's a fun game. So that's what I've been playing. I wish I need to turn on it. I would like to get into a game like you got into, though. I need to play like a storyline game or something just to keep my. I need to get into something.
I was pleasantly surprised to have had such a visceral experience with a video game. It's been a while, probably since Ghost of Tsushima was I like really invested in a storyline. But Detroit scratched that itch for sure.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I remember that game coming out.
You play as 3 different characters, and eventually their storylines converge. I mean, kind of like GTA 5, I suppose, but the stakes are certainly higher. And for every single one of those characters, man, there is definitely you build an emotional attachment because you are them. You're making the decisions. Dialogue trees, actions. You have to time stuff just appropriately. And then all those decisions affect the outcome of that game, and all the characters' outcome. Some characters don't make it to the end of the game, and that's all. And that's totally your fault.
Yeah, the last time I got stuck or like emotionally attached to people like that in a game was Mafia 2.
Mafia 2. Is that the one? You start off as that like World War II vet coming back home.
Yeah,
that's a good one. It's a really good one.
And then your buddy Joe,
your fat friend
disappears at the end, but see Mafia 3 is really good too, because there's like a few hints towards what happened to him. And I think he actually, at the end of the game after you beat him, I think he's who pulls up. I don't know. I remember being like, oh my God, years later, and I was so stoked. But yeah, Mafia 2 I was pretty into that game. Pretty invested.
Bought Mafia 4, I think, but I haven't played it.
Yeah. I got a bunch of games on PlayStation I need to play.
But I keep giving up for those free games, so I just keep snatching them up. I got good sales right now, actually.
All right. What else? Let's get into something else. What do you want to do? Here. No, never mind. It's just happening now. I thought something big happened. That's just right.
Well, you want to talk cocaine sharks?
I was thinking that, or the
it's the only thing I remember I put out there.
That or the derailing train kid.
I mean, what else could you say about that, you fucking idiot? But you're only going to see more of that shit.
Yeah, well, last thing we'll talk about Kamala Harris. I sent this to Never Not Nothing earlier. Apparently, he was talking about some guy, Alan Lichtman, who I guess correctly predicts.
Oh, like the last 13 presidential elections or something?
Yeah. Lichtman uses 13 keys, and apparently he was wrong on one, and and then he just Jack said he was wrong on one, and then he just completely acted like he wasn't. But he apparently is. He's predicted almost every election since 1984.
Not bad. 84 was Reagan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is that the second Reagan term? Because George Bush Sr., he only went one term, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, 84.
So right now he's handed out. So he has 13 keys. He's given Kamala Harris 6, Trump 3. So he says Kamala Harris will likely win election in November.
I don't know. She's got momentum.
God, dude, she's just gonna be like all those states that made weed legal. None. Reverse. Everyone's going to jail. All right, let's talk about Coke sharks. Tell us about some Coke sharks.
Wow, I just saw the sharks over there in Brazil. They have like.
That's Coke, guys.
Yeah, he's coked out of his skull, bro. But specifically in the ocean outside of Brazil, off the coast of Brazil, like the sharks there, their concentrations were 100 times higher than previously reported for other aquatic creatures. Like, so there's a lot of cocaine getting dumped out there, or just don't make it to shore or something by traffickers.
Yeah, lost or dumped by traffickers could also be the source. Experts believe the cocaine is making its way through the waters via illegal labs where the drug is manufactured, or through excrement of drug users. Damn, dude, people snorting coke and shitting, and they're like, imagine getting high through someone's shit.
I mean, coke does make you shit.
It does make you shit.
That's a lot of poo.
Dude, imagine you have so much coke in your shit, it got a shark high.
God, man, imagine like a Coke coffee shit.
And then you flushed it, and days later, a shark fucking was railing your shit somewhere in the ocean. Bro. He goes, dude, this is some of the best shit flushed down this coast in months. He goes, I hope this guy shits more. What can we do to get this guy to shit more?
More coffee, more Coke, more coffee.
This bitch doesn't know anything about Coke. Look at her.
No, she worked hard her whole life to get to where she was in life. So I'm a marine biologist.
She was like, can you put me down, dude? I've got my buddy's got a bag.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to rail some shit.
So this is in Brazil.
Brazil. Dude,
so Coke. I wonder if it's being.
Remember Coke? Remember Coke Bear?
I do remember Coke. Yeah, Coke Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
I wonder if this is cocaine coming from. Is this Brazilian cocaine, or is this shit that's being dumped in other countries and it's being washed into Brazil?
It could be a number of things, but I bet the highest concentrations are because people are dumping product.
Previous research has shown that drugs were likely to have similar effects on animals. Dude, so these guys are tripping.
Dude,
balls.
A coked out shark. You know, because sharks can't stop swimming. If the only way they get water and oxygen through their gills is by movement. They don't breathe. They just continually move through. So even when sharks sleep, they're still moving.
Yeah,
they're still swimming in their sleep.
Yeah.
And so, like a coked out shark, like can't sit still.
Says drug has never previously been found in wild sharks. That doesn't mean these fish are unique. Scientists just haven't previously tested any sharks. Okay, so that means they've been coking for years. It's just never tested. The effort was a slam dunk with the 13 sharks in his name and all tested. So 13 sharks, all 13 sharks coked out. Their fucking minds. What it means for the shark is an open question. It says studies co-authors. Nobody gives a fuck with these people. Okay, so just tell us where they're getting it. No, tell us where they're buying it, what clubs they're going to, what do they listen to.
Dude,
no one has ever started to
cool
behave.
As fuck.
Yeah, like what are they doing on coke? Like I want to know. Like these guys cool as shit. Are they fucking?
Does he have a mixtape? No, but like you don't have to worry about the sharks eating you.
God damn! So they've got metals. Forever chemicals, which is
microplastics.
Everybody,
they got everything, bro.
I hate when I run against some polyfluoroalkyl. I hate it. It's my fucking least favorite, dude. PFAs. Oh, that's easy.
Polyfluoroalkyl.
Perfluoroalkyl.
Polyfluoroalkyl.
Do the first one now.
Oh, perfluoroalkyl.
Yeah. That's not a real word. So PCBs and PBDEs in
You
over
made
30
that
sharks
up.
and race species. It's just not real. Quit reading it. Another fake word. Another fake word are carcinogenic chemicals banned by the U.S. in 1976. Yeah, more fake words. I don't even. All this shit sucks.
Polychlorinated biphenyls.
Fake news, dude. Get this shit off my screen. This is fake news.
You pulled it up.
I'm not on the BBC anymore, that's for sure. I'm on the Siam Games, dude. What fucking Democrat website is this?
What is it? The Siam?
Some dude, it's Democratic for sure.
The Science American.
Some furry runs that website, dude, for sure. Some fucking furry.
Like, why do you run this website? He's like, for the yiffs.
That's sick though, dude. I often, people were talking about cocaine while we were over in Ireland. Somebody who's never done it was like, damn, I would actually like to try cocaine. I'm like, dude, even the thought of cocaine makes me sick. I couldn't even imagine being high on cocaine anymore. Like, just the thought of speeding dick nowadays makes me...
You're like, I'm going to wake up really sore the next day.
Yeah, I'd just rather eat a boule right off the ear.
What about Adderall?
I don't want any of that shit, dude. I'd rather snort coke than take Adderall.
Adderall's so good.
Yeah, cool, dude. You should pick your face, pussy.
I should what?
You should pick your face.
No. I don't think I had that problem.
No? You didn't take enough.
I mean, I had a good run for a minute there, but never. I don't know. I never picked up this. I don't think I ever
sell your butthole for Adderall, dude.
No.
You had to think about it, so yeah. Chat, you guys gonna judge Stuart if he got his butthole invaded for some Adderall?
No, my wife watches the show. There was a girl that would supply me with it, and I was friendly with her at the time. So one could argue.
You boofed Adderall?
No, but I was like whoring for it.
We've all done strange things. I'm not judging.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, but Freddie Gibbs bent over and spread his asshole out and sent it to a chick. That's not, dude, Spready Gibbs. That's too strange. I remember when that happened and Yiddy was like, bro, we've all done some kinky shit for it. Never in my life have I been kinky enough to spend Brent. I'm never sending you my fucking, and it looked like an Audi belly button, dude. It's just embarrassing, dude. Straight up embarrassing. Spready Gibbs.
I'm glad you.
I'm still getting.
I'm glad you never sent me that photo. I'm glad.
Oh, I'll get you that. Don't get worried. He keeps having to make Twitter or Instagrams because his Instagram keeps getting taken down because he just like shit posts on his Instagram stories. Yeah, and he keeps having to make new ones. And like 2 Instagram stories, like new Instagrams ago, I just said, "Yeah, we missed you, Spready." And like to this day, every few days I get like someone likes the comment. I'm like, yeah, dude. See, it never dies, dude. Think about that. You love that bitch, and then you send her a picture of your butthole, dude. Your little balloon knot, dude. Next thing you know, it's on Twitter. Next thing you know, we're all calling you Spready Gibbs.
You're just gonna have to own it. You just have to own it.
Which is better, Spready Gibbs or Metro Groomin? Which one was better? Metro Groomin was pretty good. Chat, we like Metro Groomin or
Metro Groomin is really good, but I'm thinking for like if I was that person that had to live with that, which one would I rather live with? I think I would rather live with the Spready Gibbs.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely want to be those.
But the Metro Groomin, that's brutal.
Yeah, it is fucking brutal. All right. Well, before we shut everything down, I guess before I get out of here, I just want to know, what have you guys been up to? How you guys been for the last couple of weeks? I've been gone for the last couple of weeks. It's been weird, dude. It's been really weird not streaming for 4 days a week. So I made that video today, dude, because like, You go away for 2 weeks, dude, the internet just forgets about you. Like, I looked at our followers, and I'm like, even though we're still doing the show once a week, like, hopefully people aren't, like, dipping off because we're not, like, going live all the time or being as active, and they did not, thankfully. Grooming is worse, but Spready gives us, yeah, for sure. Spready is definitely funnier. But what's everybody been up to, dude? You guys been good for 2 weeks? I know Green just hit me up, say he's dealing with some shit, so he had to dip. So shout out to Green if he doesn't make it back. Shout out to McDubs. I haven't seen McDubs today, but shout out to McDubs for all those all the subs and stuff from back in the day. We haven't forgotten about that, and still super dope. Every time I come on here, I see you hanging out there up in the leaderboard. So McDubs, we love you, big dog.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed here. Yeah, nothing's really changed here much either. I need to get everybody some of that. I just got some of AJ's infused barbecue seasoning.
Oh yeah, try that out.
It says stop calling us weird.
Wait, who's all on? Oh, that's all just.
No, that's George.
Okay, I thought it was all Trump for a second there. I was like, that's fucked.
Truman, that's everybody, and then you got
still fucked, but not as fucked as I imagined. God bless Trump.
What do you think what do you think that smells like, dude?
It smells like an ashtray, bro.
I would still rather eat that than mashed peas. I'd eat that. I would eat that over Heinz beans.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this that biker rally out in South Dakota? Is that what that is? That what do you call that? Audience, what's that biker rally called?
Sturgis?
Sturgis, yeah. It looks like Sturgis.
That might have been my Aunt Mary. That might have been Bobby. That might have been Bobby.
Her face looks like that stew if he shaves the beard.
Damn, dude. I think you're cuter than that, though.
Thank you.
Your teeth aren't that yellow. And I hope your fupa doesn't smell like that.
No, I powder that shit daily.
Dude, if you're going to have it, treat it. You know what I'm saying?
You have to. No one, like, it's one thing to be the fat guy, but it's another to be the fat, smelly guy. I'm sure, God. Don't want to be that.
Bernie would be in office right now if you put a little effort into his campaign like that bitch is putting into Trump right now.
Bernie would have won, dude, for sure.
Dude, you should have been you should have been out there on the trail, dude. Talking about
powder and fupas.
Don't call me weird. Feel the burn, dude.
Cold Peppers took that picture.
He's got real issues, dude. Real time issues.
That dude.
I think he forgets we're actually a show. I think he just is there to be.
He's a different breed, man. I hope that everybody else is just doesn't avoid the Discord.
That Discord's dead, dude. We need to get livened up, dude. People just need to chat.
Does Cold Peppers kill the Discord sometimes?
Maybe.
I feel like sometimes he lights a match and walks away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's just I think that's his life.
Yeah.
I think Cold Peppers is the match.
He's ever the contrarian. No matter what is going on, he is the contrarian. He's the one who's just like, no, it's like I know there's no way you believe this.
Yeah.
He's like,
for sure.
But in every situation, he has to be the contrarian.
Of course. What a fucko, dude.
Yeah, it's a wild man.
Well, good. Well, I'm glad everybody's still hanging in there, doing good. It's good to be back. It was a long fucking trip, dude. 15 days. I don't ever want to do that again unless I'm going somewhere like Italy or I don't know. But that was a long fucking time. I mean, it's people. Last 3 days, you just don't even want to be there anymore. That's what people told us when we got there. Like 15-day trips or like those last 2.5 days, you're just gonna be. It's like senioritis.
3 days to go, you're looking down, going, "Fuck, beans again."
You're like, I'm so close to being home, but I'm not. Like, I missed my cat. I just wanted to come home.
Your cat's huge.
He's like a third of what he's gonna be.
Your cat's fucking big now. Your cat's already bigger than my cat.
Yeah, he's just gonna keep getting bigger. Now he's shedding. Now he's starting to shed, and he won't let. I'm trying to comb him, and he won't. He keeps trying to eat the comb. He's trying to play with it. But dude, I came home and my office chair. I had to lint brush it before. Yeah, I had to lint brush it before I sat down today. It's still terrible. Like I can't imagine what my back looks like right now, but. Yeah, he just like nervously like rolled around in my chair for 2 weeks while I was gone, and yeah, it was just nice to come home. Because I don't know, so it's good to be home. I cannot wait to be active on here again. I'm ready to just. It felt like I said, it felt weird not streaming, so it's nice to. I can't wait for tomorrow. Talk to Yeti, talk some shit, talk some sports. We had the MLB trade deadline, so tomorrow we'll go over some deadline moves, which. Nothing super. I mean, it's a decently big day. Guardians didn't do shit. Cardinals sold. So we'll go over some shit like that tomorrow. We got that. Not driving anywhere. Let's get into the down and dirty. Will you bastard? We're about to, now we're getting ready to head out of here. Now tomorrow though, like I said, tomorrow we've got preseason football on Thursday. I think the Hall of Fame game is Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yeah.
As in like the day after tomorrow?
Day after tomorrow, we have football.
God, no. Shit. Who's playing?
I don't know. Bears and somebody.
Let me see. Hall of Fame. Get the fuck out of here. Bears and Houston Texans.
Bears and Texans, Thursday. Yeah, we don't have another Thursday without football till February. So it is officially, that's what I meant earlier, talking about if you guys want to be in the FanDuel group, man, let us know, because it is, I mean, we've still only got a couple weeks, but, that's going to go quick. So, I mean, football's here. We've got, I mean, it's about to get real big. Formula One's taking its month off, so now we've got football. We've got, the second half of baseball. We've got, I don't even know. We got the Olympics going on right now. I need to be watching more Olympics. I definitely have not been watching enough. I mean, I've been watching here and there. I was watching more of them when I was in Ireland because of the time.
Did you watch that fucking nerd on the U.S. men's gymnastic team?
Yeah, woke up from a little nap and won a gold medal.
Yeah, he only competes in that one event. What do they call that? The horse pommel.
Mm-hmm.
He only does one event, so he had to sit there for like 2.5 hours. And then going up, knowing that like we could actually medal for the first time in a long time, and then throwing the fuck down.
Hell yeah, he did, dude.
That kid was gnarly.
Yeah.
Did you see his routine?
Yeah, I watched it all. I watched him just like wake up nonchalantly and just. Guy was nuts.
He God, I didn't know pommel was like that now. It must have been a while since I last watched it, because the shit they're doing now, I was like, oh fuck it, what? That's crazy what they're doing now on that shit.
Yeah, I need to watch more. Like I said, I haven't been watching much. I watched a little bit of I watched that Brazil USA rugby game the other day, which we just fisted the fuck out of them.
Got bronze, I think.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the skateboarding, but I saw Jagger Eaton one. I saw a couple of the people on that. I saw a couple of the winners on that. I haven't really been watching much else. Like, I mean, men's basketball, I watched a couple of men's basketball games. And yeah, Simone Biles, he says Simone Biles is all that. She only has one go. I don't understand. People
she's insane.
Yeah, I think she's pretty insane, isn't she?
She has, if you're talking Olympics and World Championships, she's got, I think she's got 38 medals. Gold, silver,
yeah, she's
total.
Fucking nuts.
She's
dude.
insane.
Yeah, she is insane.
She
Especially
did that the triple, was it 2 nights ago? The full
I
3?
did watch that.
So
I did watch
gnarly.
the triple. I did see that. Yeah, she's great. And fuck Jonathan, her boyfriend, her husband, the guy that was like, yeah, I didn't even know who she was or whatever when you met her. Remember he got
Jonathan
all that heat?
Owens?
Jonathan Owens. And now
Yeah.
he's like getting time off the NFL because they're like, yeah, you're a bum. We don't really need you here for practice. If you want to go watch her in Tokyo or wherever, Paris, you can. Because the NFL team he's with is granting him off time to be over there to support her. And it's like, it's because they don't need you. If you were Saquon Barkley, they would not be doing that.
If he was good, he would still be in Houston.
Yeah, exactly. But he was
now
like,
he's what, Green Bay?
Green Bay. You remember when he said all that about Simone? He's like, yeah, I didn't even know who she was.
I actually don't remember that.
Yeah, he was like saying like, yeah, I had no idea who she was before I met her and blah, blah, like basically like downplaying her. It's like, dude, who are you?
You ride the bench, bro.
Like, bro, she is literally one of the greatest Olympians of all time, and you are nobody.
I think that Franck's is a result of the professional career of gymnasts. I think is pretty short, or it used to be. I mean, obviously, people are bigger, faster. Medicine's better. You can get surgery to save your knees, ankles, and shit. So I think just now, Simone Biles is what, like 31, but in gymnastics, I mean, she's a dinosaur.
He says, what about the shooter chicks that use the eyeball cover thingy? What is that?
That's weird. I saw a video of the girl. I think she was Chinese. She won gold in that pistol shooting. And yeah, she's got like the one eye cover. It's crazy. And when she found out that she won gold, there was just no expression. That's like the only reason I saw it, because people were just talking about like, she just won gold and she doesn't give a fuck.
Live. They're gonna let her live. They're gonna let her live now. She earned her
social credit went up.
Yeah. A lot of those people are performing for their lives. Hurts you so much better they judge her hard. Could be. I mean, I like Suni Lee too. She's the other goat.
Suni Lee.
You don't know who Suni Lee is, dude? I'll fucking kill you, dude.
Swimmer?
No, she's gymnastics.
She's not in this, but wasn't she in the past one, like 2012 or some shit?
She's performing this year.
Oh.
It's my girl, dog. If Perk was here, he'd be all over it.
I watched the women's gymnastics, but I didn't see her.
Yeah, she was on the side cheering for.
Because I watched it. They had what's that white girl, Paige something? So I saw her shit. She was throwing down.
There we go. Suni Lee from scary health fight to capture Olympic gold with U.S. gymnastics team. There she is, right?
Oh, no shit. Dude, fucking ads, bro.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, there she is right there.
Right on. Dude, that is a group of bad bitches right there.
Yeah, that's my goat right there, Suni Lee. I wish Big Perk was here, dude.
Wait, here. Yeah, Bud shared the...
And fuck Bud.
I'll pull it up here. Oh, there you go.
I'd beat the fuck out of this chick, but yeah, let's see what happens. What is it, a K-pop group, or what the fuck is this? Yeah, it's a K-pop group.
But there was the video clip. I'll see if I can find it, where the girl that won. I think it's... Someone explained it that there's a little rule in this sport where you can't make any sudden jerky movements. It's all about trigger discipline is part of it. And so
Yeah,
like
does seem like cheating.
Yeah, doesn't it? It's weird. Because like you see when they do what, I couldn't begin to tell you the event in the Olympics where they cross country ski and then they have to shoot at targets with a .22 rifle. And then and then I think there's like a run marathon. I don't know what they call that. in the Winter Olympics. But like they're just going down iron sights. They don't have a fucking scope like this. These girls with these glasses. Yeah, it just seems a little fucky.
A little fucky, huh? By the way, look at
fucky.
this new camera angle that we've got on here.
Oh, look at the overlap. It's tasteful.
I do like that. Look at that. Hey.
Yeah, rifle shooters don't even have a fucking.
He says no peripheral vision. I'd cold cocker from the side. Yeah, like that shit where they push the thing in the ice and sweep it. Yeah, curling. Chinese girls got that motherfucking blicky, dude.
What?
These chicks look Korean though. She's definitely Korean. She's
the KOR on her hat is a dead
Can we get
giveaway.
a toilet cam at Bud's? Yeah, that's so on brand. By the way, look at this guy. Look at the guy they got. Look at this guy trying to guard Wembanyama.
Oh no shit. That's unfortunate.
7'4". He is 2 feet. 2 feet.
5'4", and you're on a.
He says the court smells different to that little guy.
He's just smelling balls.
All cock, dude. Oh, that's funny shit. Wait. Tommy Pham just hit a grand slam.
Tommy Pham.
Back in St. Louis, Tommy Pham?
Again?
We just traded for him yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, he was a part of the trade that we got that in the pitcher for him, Eric Fetty. He came in the other part. It was like a 3-team trade.
And he's already in the starting lineup, even though he's like probably like 40. Dude, that's so dope. Is he stoked to be back, do you think? I don't think it ended on good terms over here.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's funny because...
dude, look at the old dude. Matt Carpenter and Tommy Pham. What fucking year is it?
So somebody said, look what leaving the White Sox will do to you. Let's see if I can find the video. Well, now it's all going to be fucking this grand slam. But earlier today, someone put up his team photo from this year.
As a White Sox?
Because he was a White Sox. That's where we got him.
Right.
From, let's see if I can...
Which I'll be honest, I don't remember him a White Sox. I just remember him like a Yankee for a minute. And then I think he went to like Texas.
He was a Ray for a minute.
Right.
That's where he got into the... I guess, yeah, I don't know. But it was a side-by-side video, and like he looked so depressed in Chicago and looked like so excited to be back in St. Louis. Just even though we're not great, we're not that bad. Dude, Chicago is like...
The shits.
So they just lost. So they just set their own franchise record for losing 15 games in a row, and they broke their own record earlier this year, where they lost 14 in a row in the same year.
Holy fuck!
Like yesterday during the right now the Guardians are playing the Tigers, and they said today they showed every team in the AL Central's last record for the last 10 games, and every team, Kansas City, Cleveland, and Detroit, all 5-5, and then Chicago's 0-10. Just brutal, dude. Only thing Chicago's got going for them is Bilal Muhammad. Yeah, he's just like a adopted son.
Dude, there's no streaks in baseball close to that White Sox losing streak.
No, they're just...
There's teams on like a 3-game win streak. Shit, you lost 15 in a row.
15.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, and some of those games he was born there. Oh, okay, damn. Yeah, some of those games they were like leading like by like 4 in the 9th inning or something, and they lost type shit, like just blowing games hard, and then they sold major at the deadline today. So
I tell you what, man, your fucking Guardians, that's a handed. Like they've really got that division in hand right now.
yeah, I wish they'd have done more at the deadline though, because I don't think they're good enough to win it all. But we'll see.
You don't think they're good enough to win it all?
No, I think there's
Who would spank them? The Phillies?
We just took two or three from the Phillies, but
Dodgers.
Dodgers probably. I think there's the Yankees. You know, I think there's teams that are just built for a series more than we are. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're definitely good, but our pitching is not great. We had the best bullpen in baseball, but our starting pitching is questionable, and I don't know. Our offense goes super cold sometimes, so I don't know. I just think that we could have done more. And then we traded one pitcher today, and he hasn't pitched all year, and he's 35 years old or whatever. So I don't know. Just depressing. But we'll see. Guardians are looking hot right now. They're winning. They're playing the Tigers a bunch right now. So that's good. So I don't know. We're about to play Baltimore, so we'll see what we're built of here shortly. Trump down-to-trust questions if he's gender fluid. We'll save that for another time.
Someone asked him that?
Yeah, we'll play this. Yeah. We'll shut this down. Let's see this. Who's in the lead? Not the Cardinals.
What are your pronouns?
I don't want pronouns.
Twitter bio, which I never
He doesn't want pronouns.
Until this morning.
Dude, he's just
states her pronouns.
he's just Donald Trump, dude. He's not a he or a she, dude. He's a
what
fucking.
Are your pronouns?
He's just.
He's they them, dude.
I don't want pronouns. I saw
So
that.
you're fluid? What is that?
Nobody even knows what that means. Ask her to describe exactly what that means.
Well, what is that? Why are people
Nobody
doing
knows.
That? Well, what is
Live.
Kamala Harris in her Twitter bio, which I never noticed
I like
until
this
this
camera
morning.
angle. Look at us.
States her pronouns
Big enough to
as
see us and still see the thing. That's
her.
nice. I think Trump said he's pro crypto. I did see that. Gonna do a lot for then within 2 years things starts on their Bitcoin. Yeah, I saw he said he was pro Bitcoin or whatever.
He wanted to have like what's that shit called that we keep like the gold in?
Reserve.
Yeah, he wants a reserve of like crypto.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, who knows? We're in a movie, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be seeing a lot of. It's gonna get real interesting here the next few months. So strap the fuck in. We'll be here though with you. We'll be here to hold your
Laugh
hand
about
and guide you through it. LOL. But yeah, man. We'll definitely see what I was just gonna say something too.
God bless the troops.
Dude, God bless the United States.
We need the blessings right now.
Oh my God! But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting, dude. So strap in, folks. We're in for a hell of a next couple months. But man, it's good to be back. Like you said, it also
Yes, it is.
We're back in the saddle though, so you can count on us to be your news again. We are going to be back. We're going to be on top of shit. We're going to be ready to fuck. So you guys it's good to have you guys back, man. Good to see you guys. Nick was rooting for Ireland. Dude, not even, dude. The Ireland, their food, everything, like I said, beautiful country, but I'm rooting against them now. So they pissed me off.
Does Ireland do anything in the Olympics?
Who knows?
Let me see. Dude, Bing sucks so bad.
Bing?
Bing. Search engine.
Yeah.
Ireland Olympics. They have a gold.
In what?
Let me find out. That's incredible.
Boxing?
No. Men's 800-meter freestyle.
Swimming?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
There's an Irish guy out there that can
backstroke, eh?
Like a motherfucker, yeah.
Let's fucking go, boys. Boy, one guy worth of shit.
And then one bronze.
Fuck him, dude. Fuck them.
Mona McSherry won a bronze in the women's 100-meter breaststroke.
So they can swim like a motherfucker.
For somehow, they have
They're
two
swimming
medals.
the
They're both
Atlantic
swimming.
Ocean in December, so that makes sense.
Daniel Whiffen.
Tonks a million. Tonks a million.
But he was born in Leeds, England, and yet he's swimming for Ireland.
Fucking cheater. All right, Joel Embiid.
Yeah. He made a decision.
Go home, Joel. Play for Ghana like a real man. Imagine being such a push you ran to Ireland to win gold. It's like being a guy and boxing girls. You know what I'm saying?
You know what though? But to be an athlete for like a country that probably doesn't usually get medals, that moment where you get off the plane and like the whole country's like, for a moment we were like acknowledged on the world stage. They actually knew who the fuck we were. My wife was watching the opening ceremonies, and there would be like a country. She's like, I've never heard of this country. And she would pull out her notebook and write down the name to go look them up later and be like, where the fuck on the planet are you?
I think I saw something where the guys have to box the girl. Yeah, I saw that. It was like I think it's a transgender athlete or something. I don't know. A lot of people are mad about everything, dude. It is what it is. Let people be mad. It is what it is.
Not here, man.
Not here though. Pushing Mongo, we're here to hold each other's dicks and swing in unity, dude. That's what we do here.
We chilling.
But we're gonna chill a little harder, aka we're gonna end this show. So tomorrow, so hey, like I said, good to be back, fellas. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us, man. It was, like I said, 2 weeks was too long. It felt wrong to be away that long. So it feels really great to be back. Just cannot wait to, like I said, to stream the rest of the week. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday for sure. Saturday we'll definitely be doing SummerSlam. And we'll just keep updating you throughout the week and what our plan is. But obviously we will definitely be Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So make sure you guys plan to join us for that. And we appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you guys hit that follow button, that notification button, hit that sub button if you can afford it. If not, tell your mama about us, tell your brother, friends, but if you got them, tell them about us. Green, hope you're doing all right, my man. Thank you for stopping by. McDubs, I know you can swing by tonight, man, but hope you're having a good one. But all right, man, you guys have a good rest of your night. Stu, you want to say anything before we head out of here?
Nick, it's nice to have you back.
Stu, it's great to be back, bud.
Yeah, we're on to the future now. We're going. We're gonna hit our stride. We're opening the bitch up.
It's time to fuck, and I mean long and hard, but like not cold pepper style. Like they know it's happening.
They have consent.
Very consensual, long, hard fucking.
Which brings more passion.
Brings more passion, dude. I look you in the eyes when I kiss you.
That's right.
All right, fellas, fucking guys. See you guys tomorrow night. Hey, 7 o'clock tomorrow. Yeti Man, don't forget to join us tomorrow. All right, fellas, we'll see you guys then. All right.
Peace.